Yes, guys, you know what time it is. It's your boy David at the Irish Hotspur, Ireland's #1 Spurs fan. And today we are back for the watch along. Massive game today. Tottenham head to Anfield to take on Liverpool. Of course, Liverpool going for the quadruple, Tottenham going for top four. Look, I'm well aware it's a mix up between the YouTube and the OBS with the Leicester team. We are going to get that sorted out. Do not worry about that. Of course, we are joined by Shawnee and Jack. Sean, how are you keeping, my man? You pumped up for this
Good,
game?
mate. Good. Starting to get nervous a little bit. The butterflies are buzzing in the belly, and looking for a big game today. Looking for the best performance from all the best players, and let's see what happens. Hope for the best.
No, 100%. We definitely got to hope for the best, my man. But look, we'll see who's in the comments with us. We'll take a few comments and then we'll start talking into the game. As you can see, the lineups are running across the bottom of your screen. Niall Wood says, come on, you Spurs. Dark Sun G's in the building. Big up, Dark Sun G says, come on, you Spurs. Let's win today. Also, laughing my ass off. Man United lost 4-0 to Brighton. Huge upset there. Daniel Hamilton says, title says Leicester City. No, 100. Look, we're changing. I think it's changed now. Spurs related in the house. Up the Spurs. It is what it is. Big up, James. I hope you're keeping well. Anthony Gray says, Conte would be well up for this, studying Liverpool's play in depth all week. Time for a masterclass from Conte. In Conte we trust. I love that. Big yourself up.
Absolutely.
Welsh Gal says, Jack is back. 1 second, Jack. I'll hand it over to you. I just need to go and plug these then on social media. But Welsh Gal's in the building. Evening, David, Jack, and Sean. Let's hope this is a great match. Can the North London boys stop the freight train? That is LFC. Come on, you Spurs. Got to turn it into a war zone, Welsh Gal, like Kuva said. Turn it into a war zone. DW, big yourself up. Good to see you in the building. Dermot is in the house. Come on, you Spurs. Let's beat Liverpool. And don't forget to nick the tyres off all the Liverpool bus so that their season can come off the rails. I think you might get them for manslaughter for that, Dermot, or attempted murder or something like that, my man. But big yourself up. Vince Vegas says, come on, you Spurs. Bloody nervous. Oh, my God. No, look, I'm pumped. I'm no more nervous. This is what I want going into these games every single season.
Yes, Dave.
Hanging on the games. And what's the story says, come on, you Spurs. This is it, the game that will define our season. I'm confident. Come on, you Spurs. Well, if you're confident, then I think everybody has every reason to be confident. You know, if you're confident going into this game, I know you want this as bad as I do. Come on, Ola, let's get it. But Jack, I'll hand over to you. I'll be back to everybody in 2 minutes.
All right, everybody. We have Donovan Osterreicher in the house with that new membership. I think might have been from earlier, or you've even made it even better. I'm not sure, Donovan, but really do appreciate you, brother, and hope you are watching along with us today. We got Chris as well. He did also do the membership earlier, but maybe he's improved it again. But Chris, hopefully you are watching along as well, and good to have you in the house. Dark Sun G laughing about the Man United loss. Adrian saying, let's beat these bums. Absolutely. But Sean, about 6 minutes away from kickoff here. I'll be honest, this is pretty much the whole Liverpool team that I was kind of expecting. What are your thoughts maybe for this one? Do you feel like Liverpool put out their best possible lineup? I mean, they're basically going with their almost Champions League final kind of lineup here. So if we were to get a result here, that would be absolutely huge.
Yeah, I mean, look, I was looking at it earlier, just kind of lineup for lineup. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. The front three of Liverpool and the front three of Tottenham, you can't really pick apart, right? Salah's probably, as good or something. Like the difference between Sonny and Salah is kind of, 50-50. I think Harry Kane's better than Mane, and Kulusevski's had a better start to the season, better start to his time. I think just about than Diaz, but Diaz is a major threat. But in pretty much every other position on the pitch, Liverpool are, significantly more comfortable, and their bench is ridiculously strong as well. So it's going to be a really tough game today, Jack, and they are putting out their best 11 to try and tackle what they see as their biggest threat coming into the last 3 or 4 games of the season. So should be a great game, an open game, and hopefully, like I said earlier, if Tottenham can just put their best foot forward, right? Just everybody needs to be on a 10 out of 10 performance from each of their own level, and then we'll see what happens. What are your thoughts?
I feel like what I really want to see is some version of what we tried to go last time with a 3-5-2. But I know we're gone with the 3-4-3 here, but maybe, Sean, this could sound interesting to you. I want Kulusevski to be maybe more of that hardworking kind of midfield or kind of winger that, might drop into midfield a bit, if need be, help out Emerson as well. But I want Sonny to cheat a bit, I think, on, kind of the on kind of the going forward kind of end. I want him to not really drop so far deep or work so hard, defensively. I want him to kind of help out Harry Kane because I just don't want Harry Kane to be isolated and left on his own. And
Yeah.
we're just going to be, because we're not going to try to break the Liverpool press every single minute. We are going to go for that long ball approach. And if we knock it up long to Harry Kane, we can't just have Harry Kane just be waiting for people to catch up to him. That's just not going to work out for us. We need someone alongside him so that he can have that outlet, so that he can play someone in behind, or even he can work off of them. And I think Sonny easily needs to be that player. And so maybe Sonny, I would just say, hopefully doesn't track so far back.
Yeah.
In the case of, when we are trying to go forward, I just don't want him, to be deep in that defensive block, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I think what we're going to see is, Liverpool are going to have the lion's share of possession today. They're probably going to have 75% or more of the possession, and when they have it, we're going to be essentially in a 5-4-1 formation, kind of like we were at Man City as well earlier this season. And then Sonny's going to be on the shoulder of Virgil van Dijk or Konate or whoever they might lead back there a little bit. And then I think it'd probably be Konate. To your point, Jack, you said on the text message, he's got the pace that can maybe contain Sonny a little bit. So. But I think, it's going to be a 5-4-1 for most of the game. And then when we get the ball, we just need to see the likes of, not just Harry Kane and Sonny and Kulusevski, but I think we're also going to need to see, pinpoint accurate passes from Eric Dyer, Romero and Davies. They're going to have their work cut out for them today with their distribution and delivery. And I think we're also going to need to see, real stamina and expression from Sessegnon and Emerson to be able to get up there and help. When the opportunity is right, but also know when to not get up there and help. It's going to be a fascinating game of chess. So, yeah.
What do you think in the case of Emerson? Because with Emerson, we've seen him have actually a good game alongside Kulusevski against teams like Man City, and he actually played in that Liverpool game and had a good game, to my knowledge as well, in that 2-2. This is a real test, I think, for Emerson, because let's say he has another good game, in one of these, tougher occasions. You could say that would be maybe his case to perhaps, keep maybe a starting spot, or even for the transfer market, would give him some worth, because it would show that, when he's put under the cosh, maybe when you're just asking him to just be stuck in, maybe he, can be called upon, and be relied upon. But, he could have an absolute howler as well. I must say, like, Emerson is the big player, Sean, that is like the glaring red flag, I think, in our team, because he could either have a decent game, because if he has a 7 out of 10, we have a decent chance of maybe doing something in this game. But if he has worse than that, then I expect us to concede.
Yeah, 100%. In the reverse fixture, Sessegnon obviously had Salah in his pocket for pretty much the entire game, and even Alexander-Arnold, Trent wasn't too effective in that game. So I think if Sessegnon can do the same, but you're right, absolutely right. Of the two wing backs, we need world-class performances from both. I can see Sessegnon having similar success. Sessegnon doesn't seem to be phased by worldies that he faces down the left-hand side. But Emerson and Kulusevski, them being ran out from Diaz and Robertson, it's going to be another challenge, another test for them today. I want Emerson to be confident, just confident, not to for him to shit himself and to get exposed, and not to let Diaz twist and turn him inside and out, because sometimes Emerson is, when Emerson does get dribbled past, he gets dribbled past like it's not, you wouldn't even consider it being dribbled past, because the guy can be so far away. Whereas Diaz has the ability to do all of the jinks and the jukes, like essentially within a 5 pence width away from the player who's doing it. So Emerson just needs to be on his absolute A game, and Romero needs to be able to support him where necessary, get out and and the one last thing I would say as well is, I think, with Alexander-Arnold peppering the ball with his crosses, I do think Emerson is the right man of the two. If Doherty was fit today, I'd still say Emerson probably the right man for the job, because I think Emerson is so much better in the air than any of the other wing backs we have. And with Trent Alexander-Arnold doing his long balls in towards the back post, I think Emerson might be, he might be crucial in terms of clearing that ball away aerially.
Yeah, we just kicked off, everybody. Ball back into Eric Dyer, but maybe I'll just pass it up to Sean. Maybe, if you're able to see the game clearly, Sean, pass it off to you. But everybody, hopefully you can sync up with us. If you do need to, maybe pause and wait up for us, hopefully you can. That way, we can all be, experiencing this absolutely huge game together. Hit that like button while you're in here as well. David will be joining us, but Sean, Christian Romero on the ball here.
Trying his first long ball of the day, and it goes absolutely nowhere. First touch from
seeing the weight of it.
Typical first. He tries to go long towards Emerson. They're not on the same page. Emerson pulls back, and it goes to no ball at all. Here is Liverpool now clip the ball.
Højbjerg getting taken out there by Eric Dyer.
Robertson forward for Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz first chance against Emerson Royale.
Double team.
Shepherd him out. Yes, Emerson.
Yes,
that's the start you want to see. First touch. Oh no! Don't lose it. Here's Diaz. Diaz. Oh, he's running across. Højbjerg's pushed him.
Out wide.
Trent Alexander. Oh no! Oh Jesus.
Heart and mouth there. Bad defending.
That was almost so good from the start.
United getting picked. It's getting Man United kind of way of losing the ball there, but
it's a bit of a rocky start. That.
Well, Emerson Royale did really well to win the ball back from Diaz, and then when it fell to, I'm not sure who it was. Kulusevski. He got. Was it Bentancur? Was it? Yeah, he got picked off by Thiago. I think that was. So anyway, free throw into Tottenham Hotspur on the halfway line, and everyone needs to calm down.
It looks like Fabinho be in charge of picking up Harry Kane when he drops.
Yeah, 100%.
What's wrong with Emerson? Was he out last night?
He clipped on the ear, I think.
Oh, I must have. Yeah, something with Robertson, head clash or something.
And they've had. I forgot about this. Robertson versus Emerson again. Something spicy happened last time out.
God almighty.
Oh,
Mane connects with that ball.
Yeah. Oh, living dangerously.
Just need to be in the game at half time. Come on.
Yeah. Tottenham throwing Emerson to Moon Boots. Oh, no. Moon Boots hoist one up. Big Moon Boots kick. Lives up to his name.
Terrible jumping from Højbjerg.
Oh, Emerson.
It's all very scrappy, and here's Henderson.
Yep.
Just not starting off doing the basics correctly.
Oh, God. Sadio Mane. Mane with a long shot. Lloris picks it up.
You go.
That'll build some confidence for the man.
Big up Tala Ahmed. Big up Paro Miguel Escobardo. Thank you for joining us, Paro.
Good to see you in. Tottenham with the ball. Sessignon in behind the Kane, poor ball. Didn't give him a chance at all.
Canate clears. Canate looks inside.
Good pressing by Kulusevski.
Well done, Romero.
I want to see a few slight tackles out of that guy today.
Trent Alexander-Arnold marching forward the ball because Tottenham have got all 11 men behind the ball right now. It looks wide. Emerson clears the ball there. Well done, Emo.
He's alert. He's ready anyway.
He's up for it.
Big test for him today.
I'm worried about Thiago, once he gets going, he'll start spraying them passes.
Yeah.
Liverpool really went for it with their lineup. I know a lot of people are maybe predicting.
Yeah, I said this is their Champions League final lineup. This would be their Champions League final lineup, I would imagine. So
I would say so.
Best team you could possibly face of theirs.
Yeah, 100%. Fabinho on the ball here. Tottenham just dropping very, very deep, blocking up the spaces.
That's okay.
Played it
4-5-1. 4-5-1. 80% of the game, Dave, I think.
I think it's just 11 men behind the ball.
Not 4-5. 5-4-1, sorry. 5-4-1.
Yeah.
Like the Man City game. And then just when we get the ball, pounce quick.
I do want to see us try and get a hold of the ball, though. We can't just keep it this scrappy. I mean, did that even come in play from that throw-in? It's like this that wind me up. It's basics of bloody football. Don't do the basics right. You find yourself 1-0 down inside 10 minutes. That's ridiculous. They didn't even come into play. It's a throw-in. I mean, what? Do we have to get in a throw-in set piece specialist like Liverpool now just to show players how to throw fucking football? What is the world coming to?
Here's Trent on the right-hand side. Looks inside. Finds the space. Drops it back to
I think
Here
it's
he is
Salah
again.
there. Salah.
Look at the
puts
Mane.
it-
Take your time.
And Davies
Gets away with it.
ends up being
Bentancur.
okay.
Oh, come on, Tottenham. You can't be doing this sloppiness. Panicking,
rattled.
just trying to get rid of the ball.
So rattled.
Bloody basics. Stuff you're taught when you're 4 years of bloody age. If I was coaching under 5 teams and they started doing some of this, I'd haul them off. I'd say, look, lesson learned. Don't do that again. It's ridiculous happening at this level.
Trent gets past Sessegnon, looks to Thiago. Thiago back to Virgil van Dijk. Who's left to his Luis Diaz.
Very quick to double up on Diaz, if you notice. Very, very quick.
Oh, Mane now got some space. He looks inside.
Uh-oh.
Finds Diaz. Oh, well done, Kulusevski. Oh, out he goes. That's a corner kick, is it? No, it's not. It stays in.
Oh,
stays in.
Whoa. Emerson kept it in with a unnecessarily, if I may add, with a slide tackle there, but we're trying to play out here.
Bit of pinball. Oh, well on,
Don
Højbjerg.
Højbjerg.
Move out the way.
Sonny!
Give it to
Play it, Kane!
Pierre? Play him, Pierre?
Play it, Sonny!
He's off.
Sonny! Oh!
Oh!
Team effort, but that's a good breakaway. That's what we want to see.
Oh, no.
Pierre
Højbjerg
going
gets beaten
again
by
in for these
Henderson.
tackles. You love to see it.
Bentancur gets back. Could be a yellow card on that challenge, retrospectively.
Højbjerg back again. That's what we want to see. That's a good breakaway of it all by Tottenham.
Salah looks inside. Well done, Højbjerg.
Boots it clear.
Got to mark down that little note because Højbjerg's interception then was out of this world.
You're actually taking it down.
Yeah, because I realised that I actually forget moments during the game, and especially in the first half.
I love it.
Højbjerg. We all do.
The man gets to 1K and now he's becoming a journalist.
Well, look at that. Always looking to improve.
We just got to stop booting along. Some stage we're going to have to find a bit of composure.
Well, this is what we knew we were going to have to do at plenty of occasions, but we do have to mix it up a bit more.
Yeah, 100%. Look, I get that there's going to be elements to it, but some stage they're just going to, one of them are going to have to put their foot on the ball and try and play out. Emerson all the way back to Dyer.
Ooh!
On his wrong foot like a pleb. Into Emerson. To Davies. Boots it long into no man's land.
All that playing it out, if all you're going to do in the end is just hoof it anyway, then why not just hoof it with the
Well done,
keeper?
Kulu.
Well done, Kulu!
Strength.
Go on again.
Again, Kulu.
Hit him. Oh, unlucky.
William Kelly saying that was a big chance. We have to take those chances. Agreed, actually, to be fair. The issue was Sonny. It was hard to tell if he was ever onside at any point. And Bentancur, every time Bentancur has had those opportunities, he really isn't the best, shooter by the looks of it. But completely agree, William Kelly. That would have been a great time to punch him in the mouth. That would have been a great time to get a goal against the run of play. And that's what we're looking for is that good goal against the run of play. Just like that, William Kelly. I completely agree, my man.
Oh, well done,
Come on, Sess. Show him the strength.
Oh, yeah. Go on, Sonny. Keep it in, buddy. Keep it in. Oh, Sonny.
Oh.
This isn't a game where Sonny cannot be at his absolute best.
Oh. Moon boots. Oh, he actually.
Well done, Harry Kane.
Oh.
Well done, Harry Kane.
Oh.
Lovely age. Oh, he's galloping like a horse.
Beat him. Oh, my God. He's like a stallion. Oh, and he loses it.
He almost just outrun Trent.
I like the
Harry
confidence. I like that confidence. Give me more of that, my man. Big man.
Yes, that's it, Tottenham. Now get the ball down and play. Here's Emerson. Oh, Emerson!
Oh,
that'll be in his highlight reel.
Oh, Emerson, right.
That will be in his highlight reel on Twitter later.
Put it in there.
Oh, Emerson, go on, skin him, back yourself.
Wow!
He's trying.
Oh, he could have put Bento through.
He must have had he must have had a haircut last night. He's feeling it.
Come on, fast, boys. Not this one-touch shit. Fast.
Oh, Romero.
What sort of ball is that?
It to him now as well.
Oh, here we go. Corner kick coming.
He backs himself across it. It's beautiful.
Not bad cross.
Oh. Liverpool on the counter-attack here now.
Shit.
Moon Boots. He's not even aware where Salah was.
Get
Get
that
out to
Moon
him. Don't let him into the box. Oh, look at that. That is
he's
so...
getting turned
That
so
is
easily.
so...
That is scary.
Oh, my
That was
God.
too
That's
easy.
awful.
That was too easy. He was
He
like
just dropped
turning.
off.
He had the turning radius. He's the turning radius of a fridge.
He just drops off him. You're right. Like, you know, when he goes to turn, it's like he's on a bloody roundabout. He may as well put on his bloody indicators.
Oh,
He
Ben
was
Davies
looking in the
gets
crowd,
left
Dave.
behind
He
as
thought
well.
Salah ran off into the crowd, Dave. You know, when he turns here. Look, he's looking
How
into the
far he
crowd
drops
at one
off? He
stage.
gives him about 15 yards. Could have landed a plane there.
Ben Davies was left behind there by Salah as well.
Fucking hell. We've got to deal with the first set piece. Cannot give them any encouragement from this. Oh,
Well done. Benson, Dyer, Eric
Moon
Dyer.
Boots.
Well
He
done,
made up
Mooney.
for dropping off 15 yards.
Trent Alexander-Arnold crosses the ball, but Romero clears it up nicely. Now
Come
take
on,
it down,
Kulu.
Kulu. Take it down, Kulu. Slide him through, a bit of strength.
Oh, what a ball. What a ball.
Oh, what a ball.
Ball,
What
Pierre.
a
You gotta
ball.
be on.
Harry Kane, back post.
Find him,
Oh,
Pierre.
Harry
Find him,
Kane.
Pierre. Harry!
Oh!
Ah!
Henderson. To
Fine,
Sessegnon.
Sonny, hit him.
One more. Oh, no. Why slow it
What
down,
play.
boys?
What play?
Kulusevski's one down as well.
What a ball to Højbjerg. What a ball. Like, that's just naughty.
Big up Ripsy.
That's a crime, and that's a crime to do at Anfield. Big up, Ribsy. I'll be keeping well, my man. Oh, Sessegnon, nice picked up.
It's not a bad start from Tottenham. It's not bad.
No.
We
First
have
5 minutes
spells
a
of
bit.
possession. We're actually having spells of possession here, which is surprising.
Frustrate the life out of them. I think that's...
Yeah.
Liverpool won't be used to having anything less than 80% at home.
There you
Oh,
go,
Becky
Moon
Court.
Boots.
Becky
There you
Court
go,
outside.
Moon Boots. Love to see it, Moon Boots.
Sessegnon.
Get up, Ben Davies. Get up behind him.
Yes.
Go.
Lovely Sessegnon. Bit of urgency. This is what we love to
Look at
see.
Emerson.
Look at Emerson. Emerson wants it.
What a ball.
Get there, son.
Kulu. Back to
That will
Emerson.
definitely be on the
Lovely
highlight reel.
Emerson.
Romero,
Come on,
run
Romero.
out.
Have a hit, maybe. Have a
Oh,
hit.
back ball success.
Oh, it's a bad ball.
Oh,
Huge,
too much. Get there.
huge.
Oh,
Oh.
lucky. Could have done a bit more, Sessegnon, I thought. Could have put the afterburners on. He didn't really sprint. What a ball.
Look at that for a ball from Kulusevski to
I feel like
Højbjerg.
Sessegnon and Emerson run the same. It's hard to tell whether they're running fast sometimes.
Oh, he done everything right, Harry Kane. What a block. He done everything right. Control, touch. What a block by Hendo. Oh,
It's amazing.
defending. Done well not to
Big
bring
up,
him down.
Bobby K.
Big up, Bobby K. Oh, Kulu's down. What's wrong with Kulu?
Oh, no.
I wonder how he's back. It's his back. Hopefully he's okay. Who's that taking off the jacket?
Definitely Lucas, if anything.
Oh, God.
It's not looking good for
Oh, he's just been punched in the back, has he?
Oh, Thiago done something to his back there. Yeah, it's a bit naughty. It's a knee in the back. It's a knee
It's
right
a knee in the
on
bum. Oh, he should be
Yeah,
okay from that, shouldn't he? He should be
Must
okay.
hit the tailbone if he's gone down. It's got right up in there.
Decent Friday night.
Yeah, considering their height difference, it's probably prime, for probably very easy for Thiago to hit right in the tailbone there.
He's okay. Kulu's back up. Everyone, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Feel free to get your super chats in and help support the channel. If you're enjoying this watch along, it really, really does help everything we do here. Plus, it's a good start for Tottenham. It'll be a good omen. And feel free to get your channel memberships, guys, for the fan shows. Every single week, once a week, we want to hear from you fans. Grab them memberships and get on and speak to us. But back to proceedings here at Anfield. I am pumped.
Love seeing all these members watching along with us. Love seeing all these members watch along with us. Really beautiful to see. Big up Sebas as well. Andy James just joined us too. Wolf Maller's in the house too. Good to see you, Wolf. 2 times in a day, Wolf. Love to see it.
Are Sebas Wolf and Wolf Mauler related? Both Wolves.
But 2 legends. Actually, both from my original, Sebas is over here in New York. Wolf is over in Washington. It's just the Harrison is far and beyond.
And there's FL Wolves. He's just part of the he's part of the extended family.
Yeah.
The Wolves guy. Yeah.
And we had 316 and 216 earlier as well. We had a few of them. Loads of people, all related. All Spurs fans.
The Wolves Army up the Harris Army.
Come on, Hoybs.
I love to.
Hoiberg finds Ben Davies. Davies looks left
pass.
for a free open session with loads of space. Run, Cess. Run. Do him, Cess. Yes, Cess.
I love it.
Back post.
Where's that too?
Chance. Kulusevski. He's hit his hand, I think.
Oh, different sport.
I mean, why didn't he give that against Mo Salah last in December then when he scored?
Good
Bloody
point, Dave.
idiots. They're already starting. What's he supposed to do then? I mean, what's he supposed to do?
Yeah, that's actually the same way it touched Salah's. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and they made all the excuses for Salah. Couldn't get his poor little arms out the way, you know? Bullshit.
I'm impressed with Sessegnon so far. That's the first time I've seen Sessegnon take someone on. I don't think I've seen him take on a player before. Usually just he gets the width and the cross right, but he does it from deep, not the byline. It's nice to see him take on Trent. Come on, Tottenham!
Big up Laney Lee, Dan Coy's in the house as well. Underground Man, Andy James, Christoph Martin, King Hoddle, Ribsy, Brain Sample, Andy James.
Big up Brain Sample.
Good to see you all in here, guys.
Big up Lane Lee. Good to see you, Lane Lee.
There's Robertson. Robertson inside. Thiago back to Robertson. Tries the long ball towards Mane. Mane finds it.
Boots is having a lion.
That's it. That's our ball, ref.
Well done,
That's our ball, ref. Yes. Emerson Royale's having.
Emerson. That's what you learn in La Liga. That sort of stuff. That's what you do have to love about Emerson.
He's had a good start, Emerson.
Yeah, both the wing backs have done well.
Yeah, and they were not my biggest concern. I'm more concerned about Dyer, to be honest with you. But they've started well. But look, the game is 90 minutes, not 19. So
I know, but apart from the first 5 minutes, I'd say that Tottenham have had the lion's share of the last 12 minutes.
Been a better team. Emerson,
very open game.
Oh, lovely bit of interchange.
Come on, Bento. Win it back, Kulu. Oh, Harry Kane.
Of course.
Ref!
Common assault just to happen on Harry there. Why not?
Why not? Get there, Cess. Put him in your pocket, son.
Oh, Salah doesn't want it.
Come on, Cess. There you go, Pierre. Love it. Ah, Pierre. Too easy.
No.
Win a bit! Emerson!
Yes, Emerson.
So good in the air. Pinball.
Oh, it's like a
Get there first, Romero. Good boy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Romero. Oh. Emerson. What a ball. What a...
Oh, please stay in. Get in.
Oh.
Unlucky. Emerson nearly taken out
in the house. Big up,
Kulusevski nearly taken out the disability section there. Oh.
Big up NJ123. Good to see you as well. Always in the chat.
Oh, come on, Tottenham. Come on. I really want this so badly. There's so many people that are hiding behind the couches away from me right now.
Yeah. All of my mates growing up, even though they're all from around here, they're all Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
They all speak with a southern accent, all think that they are entitled to everything. They're the best team in the world. They scoff at the suggestion that they get support from the VAR and the referees. That makes me sick. I sent them that video about the asthma thing, and they were all like, nah, it's nonsense, absolute nonsense. I was like, well, is it? I don't know. You know?
It's not. It's not nonsense. It's definitely true. You know, Leicester, when they won the title that year, they were all on something and then it got caught on to, but it's hushed. You know, look, if Liverpool fans just came out and accepted that VAR helps them, I would actually, appreciate that. And I'd actually have a bit more respect for them. But the fact that they try not to, like, if that was me, I'd sit there and be like, yeah, it does. So what? What's the problem? You know, just because you can't play it off. You know, but they, oh no.
Chance! Oh, Salah, well done. Well done, Ben Davies. That goal kick? No, it's corner. Is it goal kick? Yes, it is a goal kick. Yeah!
Come on.
Well done, Ben Davies. Well done, Ben Davies.
Defending.
It's the problem with Liverpool is that doesn't matter how well you're doing, you can never take your eye off the. Oh, it's a complete corner kick. How was that given to us?
That's an extra £5 for the ref. Get a nice kebab out of that on the way home.
Long ball from Davies towards Harry Kane. Harry Kane beaten by Konate. Here's Thiago. But Thiago gets... Oh, no. It finds his way to Bentancur. Finds his way inside.
Well done, Moon Boots.
Get out there and press the boys. Come on. Can't give them all the time in the day in the midfield. God, Thiago's a small man, isn't he?
Very small.
Compared to like Virgil van Dijk.
Probably get a roll in the Smurfs at the West End when he's finished. Idiot.
Such a good player though, isn't he? It's Trent. To Henderson.
This is the part now where it's going to be boring. I'm going to pass it around for 20 minutes.
Konate. Looks wide. Trent, nowhere to go. Comes back.
Lovely, aren't we?
Yeah, don't get sucked out, boys. Don't get sucked out. Just stick to the plan. 4-5-1. Here we go.
Emerson is getting brave now. He's telling Kulusevski, I got
Love
it.
Oh,
Love
well
it.
done.
Oh,
well
Pierre.
done. Ref!
Aaron Pierre. Oh,
shit. Emerson's caught out of place. Here's Robertson. Looks inside. Henderson.
Romero. Go on. Oh, you
Game out of play.
That's what I'm talking about. I want this rough and tumble. You'll think twice about trying to take him on next time. Watch, he'll pass it away next time. Pussy up.
It's a free challenge. It's a good challenge, isn't it? Is it a good challenge or is it a free kick?
I don't care if it's a good challenge. That's what I want to see. It's a horrific challenge.
It's a horrific challenge.
I love it though.
Love to see.
Look at Emerson Royale.
He's been given Konate. Having one of the, he's gone 21 minutes without having one of those challenges. You know, so
yeah, withdrawals.
Well, he's got the DTs.
You can see him start sweating and shaking. You know, he's like, I need to smash.
Wait a minute!
Oh! Jesus Christ! How are you letting him jump like that? And no one's even jumping with him. I get he's a big boy, but you've got to jump with him.
Why is Sessegnon marking Konate?
Bentancur doesn't even get off the ground. I mean, did someone put concrete in his boots? Can he not jump?
It wasn't that. It was never a threat, really. Liverpool got some tall players.
Held him like a saddle there.
Yeah.
And we just gifted possession straight back.
Liverpool now having better spell of possession. We were actually having a fair spell of possession earlier, but
we're going to go. I think you're going to see that throughout the game. I think, like when we get our next spell, though, we will have to make it count.
Liverpool patiently putting it round the back. Here's Virgil van Dijk. Robertson. 1-2. Luis Diaz. And Thiago gets back to...
See the way he passes straight away because he knew Romero was behind him.
Don't fancy getting one of those Argentinian bulldozers coming through my back.
Straight away, get rid of it. Go over the other side.
Kulu's getting stuck in as well, to be honest.
Yeah, he is.
Plenty of occasions.
Kulu's a big, strong fella, isn't he? He's probably, I think he must be our tallest player, or our tallest our tallest midfielder, or forward man. Maybe he's not as tall as Eric Dyer, I'm not sure, but because Liverpool have got 2 or 3, 4 players that are 6'2" or higher, haven't they? Konate, Van Dijk. Get rid of it. First touch from Ben Davies is a good one. No, it's a bad one. What are you doing, Davies?
What is that? Forwards.
Jesus Christ. Right across his own box, I swear. I mean, is that not something you're taught when you're a youngster? Do not pass it across your own box like that in front of
Christ, Ben.
It's just basics. I mean, has he forgotten his last 25 years of existence on this planet on a football pitch?
Ben.
Tell you what, though, guys, if Robertson, if Trent Alexander-Arnold, I know he's a fantastic striker with the ball, but they're getting frustrated if he's sitting there smacking the ball from the corner of the 18-yard box. It's not exactly a good opportunity with 10 men behind.
Sean, I'd like to think that, but he's also just one of those players that, probably
does that quite a lot.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Oh, Ben
spread it! What a ball! Go Cess! Go Cess! First time! Oh, no one there! And Virgil van Dijk can glass. It's good football, Tottenham.
That's a very good football. But what I want to say is the reason why I get onto the likes of Davies and Dyer for things like that is because the next one will be costly.
Yeah.
And it's just things like that. It's just basics of football that you just don't need to do.
That was disgusting from Kulu.
Like, it started off by a heavy touch, and once he takes that heavy touch, he follows it up with a shit pass.
It's an awful pass. Emerson didn't even have a...
Oh,
what a turn! Ref! It's a yellow card, ref!
Well done, ref.
Yellow card, please, ref.
It's another £5. That's 10 quid he's earned already.
Come on, ref. What is that if that's not cynical? He just hacked him down.
Oh, and he's that's
ref,
awful.
That's illegal, ref.
That's in the
some
ankle.
countries, ref. That's assault in some countries, ref.
Oh, it's well played by Harry Kane, though. He just got the touch looking for the foul. How did we had the free kick and we've lost the... We've gone backwards.
No,
Okay.
how are we all the way back here?
Romero, what's he going to try? What a pass.
Oh, it's a lovely ball.
Oh, my God. Through the press. Into
There!
In behind for Sonny.
Oh, Sonny!
What, Sonny?
Oh, Trent does so well there.
Session's caught upfield. It's Davies on Salah. It's gone in behind Dyer.
Leave it, calm down. This is good, Tottenham. Good.
William Kelly saying 90%, 10% hard to keep that up for 90 minutes defensively.
Yeah.
Come on, Emerson.
90% focus, I would imagine. 10%, or maybe, I don't know. It's hard. Oh. It's going to be tough to keep this up for 90 minutes.
Get back, Emerson. Get back, mate. Help him, Emerson.
Diaz on Romero. He skips by everybody. Good block by Moon Boots.
Well done, Moon Boots. Didn't turn away, Dave. You didn't turn away. You love to see it.
Once.
Moon Boots. Well done.
But William Kelly, look, we've just got to keep it up. It's 90%. Look, I don't want to see this.
Sonny's just belted the ball into Diaz.
That's what you love to see. That's what you love to see. But William, I don't care what it is. I don't care. You could put whatever percentage and whatever word you want to put in there. I just want to see whatever we're seeing for 90 minutes. Keep it tight. Diaz is a terrific footballer.
He is. 26 minutes gone. 27 minutes gone. And I think it's 50-50 at the moment. Tottenham have had their chances as well.
Yeah.
It's a close game. It's a close game. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Pretty even so far. Pretty even so far, I would say, for chances.
But we're in this game.
Have had a bit of a better one.
We're in this game. That's all you can ask for. Like, rather than be peppered all the time, we are creating breakaways, and
we're pressing right there. I mean, look at that. We were pressing right there. But the problem is that we don't have a center back right there who can be calm in possession.
And Davis just wants to get rid of it. Get back, boys. Get back. Get across.
Well done, Kulu.
Well done, Koo. Robertson looks back inside to Mane. Mane to
he's going over the top.
Thiago looks around the top. Cess
Oh,
does well. No! Oh, what a save!
Oh, Hugo!
What a save by Hugo. But Cess
Hugo doesn't.
Oh, Kulu, well done.
Oh, well done, Kulu.
He's been brilliant on the ball.
I don't know how I feel about Cess's header there. What was that exactly?
Oh my God! I didn't realize that was off
his head.
Oh, geez, Cess.
Oh,
Jesus.
Hugo's done really well.
And this is what I'm talking about.
The thing with Emerson is Emerson always lets that roll off his head. He always flicks it backwards. He doesn't flick that across goal. Jesus Christ, that would have been a great assist.
What a ball. Who played that? Harry Kane, of course. He's the only one capable. What a ball. Sessio.
Go, Cess. Corner kick to Tottenham.
It's a corner.
No. Yes, corner.
Come on out, ref.
Yeah. You know what? This is what I'm saying, though. Davies' mistakes, then Session's mistakes. You just gift him chance you don't need to gift. Stupidity.
I don't know what Cess was trying to do. It looked like he was trying to head it back towards the kind of penalty spot and almost probably got lucky that it came off the way it did. Because if it went back in the middle of the goal, then you're definitely going to have more problems. Yeah. Silliness. Here's Sonny. Come on, Sonny.
We got one against Leicester last week.
2-2. Let's do it.
Let's go for Dyer. Let's get everyone a bit of money. It's a shit. Good flick on, though. Oh, no.
Why not? That's ours.
That was a bad corner kick.
Do you think Emerson's looking at... I feel like when Diaz got the ball then and did that little jink inside, Emerson looked like he was gassed. Like he couldn't sprint. He couldn't back. Oh, well done, Romero.
He's just so cool on the ball.
Yeah, he was nowhere to be seen there, Sean. Yeah.
Quick, David.
I wonder whether it's exhausted him already.
Right, someone get into the penalty spot. Let's say it's Sonny.
Emerson,
their back post. Emerson's their back post. If we can get it to him.
What is Brain Dead doing? It's not Ben Davies. It's Brain Dead. He's two players beside him, and he puts it. Oh,
get the first touch. Come on, win the ball.
On Pierre.
Shit like that.
Get back, boys. Get back. Emerson, keep your eye on Diaz. Here's Salah. Salah jinking inside.
Someone engage him before he gets in the box, please.
Lovely.
Well done, Benson
Lovely.
Court.
Sir, ref!
I mean, the linesman couldn't raise his flag quick enough. He couldn't shake it far enough to get attention. What a ridiculous call. Man, but it's fair enough. But still, it's ridiculous.
I mean, it's fair enough, but it's ridiculous.
Well, honestly, the linesman.
I agree. No, Dave is right. I've never seen a line judge be so eager to raise his flag. I mean, they're less eager to raise their flag for their own job, which is offsides. I mean,
yeah,
100%. He couldn't wait. He knew the BT cameras beyond him, straight up, waving it like a lunatic.
He's just worried about the anger he's going to get from the people behind him, in the fans. Saturday night in Liverpool, about half of them are half cut.
Tough area though, especially with our.
Comes in. Hoiberg gets rid. Chance for Thiago on the edge of the area. Tries to lob it back instead.
Oh! I was kidding.
We're so shaky from set pieces. We are so shaky.
First of all, that's a shit place to header the ball.
I don't even know if it's a shit place header ball. There's no person to. There's no person at the top of the box.
Oh no, Romero!
Oh no! Well done, Romero.
Well done. Oh.
Did you see how Mane pulled out of that one then?
Yeah.
He looked up, saw it was Romero coming, and thought, "Nah, fuck that."
Mane saw the flat Champions League final flash before his eyes.
100%. Emerson, good ball.
Oh,
Ref, you're just taking his foot out.
Referee doesn't want to give it. This guy's supposed to be the best referee in the Premier League, apparently.
We haven't had him all season, have we? Someone was saying.
Who said that? Dyke Sung-ji, I think.
Yeah.
Emerson to
Come
Romero.
on, that's a terrible fucking.
Oh, what play!
Yes, Pierre. Lovely, Pierre.
Yes!
Yes!
Come on!
It's got to be a yellow card, ref. That's his second time.
One. Oh, we're just going to let him know, Sean. I think we'll let him have 10 before we book him. What do you think? Put a bet
That's
on
outrageous.
That. How many is he allowed?
Harry Kane. He almost broke Harry Kane's ankle, and then he's just broken Emerson Royale's knee. Look at Royale. He's hobbling. Fucking hell, ref.
Sir,
I mean, he could probably sleep with the referee's wife, and he still wouldn't get a yellow card.
Outrageous. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! Come on, Sonny. Do it, Sonny. Look for Emerson, back post.
Emerson overlap. It's out to Emerson.
Oh, dude, Kulu. Probably a bad choice. Decky finds it back to Emerson. Decky again. Looks for Hoiberg. Hoiberg goes backwards. Romero, back 1-2. Oh, lovely triangles. Lovely triangles.
We're all in synergy. The Tottenham team, me, you, and Jack. What more do we want? It's perfect.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Could form an orchestra. And then we do that. Who gave that pass?
That was Ben Davies again. Is that Ben Davies passing it?
Too aggressive from Davies.
Brain dead.
I'm not going to call him Ben Davies until he earns it. He's going to be called brain dead. He needs to wake up.
I'm lucky by taking my notes. I'm gonna write a blog afterwards about the whole game. I've written Ben Davies cunt. 4 times. Sorry, I should have said that word. Sorry.
In the last 5 minutes as well.
It's funny how more hilarious they wrote it down on pen and paper. I think that's funny. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, just to remember.
Look at your notes. I completely forgot.
33 minutes. Ben Davies, heavy pass, C word.
I just think it's more funny when when someone asks you a question later at halftime, you'll be looking at your notes and you see that and you're like, oh, thank God it wrote that.
Exactly. Yeah, I would have forgotten. Yeah, exactly. 100%, Jack. Here's Diaz. Diaz. No one wants to get near this man. They're scared
of inside whenever he wants. He just does whatever he wants with that right foot.
He's so good at manipulating the ball.
Well cut out. Bentancur does well. Emerson. Oh, Emerson!
Oh, sir!
It's an elbow. UFC's later on tonight.
Emerson's.
Look at that.
Love that, Emerson. Absolutely love it. In games like this, we need that because it gives us time to breathe as well. And it gives us time to actually have possession again.
I don't think Emerson's going to be able. I'm pretty sure that Twitter's got like on the videos like a 3-minute limit. I'm not sure his highlight reel that he's going to publish himself is going to be able to match all the things he's done in the first half an hour.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, class.
So, what are your thoughts on
Benton
Bentancur so far? I feel like he's been I feel like he's done.
Him and Ben Davies, I would say, have been the most shaky. Him and Ben Davies have been the most shaky. I would probably argue.
35 minutes, guys. It's been a good game of football, even though very little action in the goal mouth.
Oh no!
Stop! Get in, Ben Davies. Oh,
thank you, Ref. Thank you, sir.
Do not put it out. Do not put it out. I want to see you next Tuesday. He's up again. See? Oh my God! Why do we do this? Why do we put it out? Why? You just play on and get them annoyed. He's up again. Look, nothing wrong with him. He's fixed his curls. He's back up now.
Whose ball was that? Was that Romero's long ball that was awful? What a challenge from Ben Davies. Oh, no, it's not. It's a horrible challenge.
That was a great one.
No, he won the ball. He won the ball. Won the ball.
I'll tell you
what is that?
The referee's clearly being quite lenient on this one.
Lovely, Pierre.
That's it.
Lovely, Pierre. Turn, Harry. Fine.
Oh, come on, Harry. You've got to have some confidence in Emerson.
What are you saying?
Sess. Oh, Sess. Okay.
Oh, well,
lovely, Pierre. Oh.
You've got to have some confidence, Harry, there in Emerson Royale. He has no confidence. The obvious pass was Emerson Royale. He had acres of spar. What a challenge, Højbjerg!
Pierre.
He's been good. He's been very good. Oh, Bentancur. He better not give Højbjerg a yellow. If he's letting Fabinho away with this. What's Thiago crying about anyway?
Oh, no, that's a horrible free kick. You can't do that. We've got away with a couple as well here, you know. The referee's obviously forgotten his cards this evening.
Yeah, he's forgot his cups.
Harry Kane has to put in Emerson there. Why did he look?
Yeah.
He did the same against, was it Brentford? He did it 3 or 4 times. He had no confidence in spreading it towards Emerson then either. I think Emerson's played really well.
Emerson's had a really good start, a really good half.
Trent, good ball. Oh, well done. Was that Bentancur? Dyer. Well done, Moon Boots.
Well done, Moon Boots.
Oh, well, off his shoulder. I mean, the size of his head, how does it miss that?
Airhead.
Right place, right time. That's better from Moon Boots, though. It's better. Just Connor has a big boy, isn't he?
Oh, my phone's going mad. What's happened?
Trent with the delivery.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, a Van Dijk off the bar. Again, another corner kick.
We are so sketchy from set pieces. We're like Leicester from set pieces.
Who's picking him up? Oh, he's absolutely done Emerson Royale. He's absolutely done him. Where is Emerson?
Oh, Emerson's been absolutely.
Where is he gone? He's gone to Disneyland.
He's been shaken off and thinking, if I can get as far away from this as possible, then no one's going to see it in the replay. It wasn't my guy.
What are we doing?
Fucking hell.
Poor guy for the match compilation's got to edit out about a minute there from Emerson.
What is that by Ben Davies? What is that by Ben bloody Davies?
Oh, no.
What is that? He is shit
yellow card, ref.
Ben Davies has been by far the worst on the field. He's by far been the worst on the field. Ben Davies cannot do shit right now.
He's putting us in trouble.
Tell you what, the ref hasn't given a single yellow card, and there's been about 8 or 9 on both sides combined.
That one would have been a yellow.
Yeah.
Again, Romero just.
That would have been upsetting if that was the yellow out of all the ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying to go to the toilet, but I have to wait till half time. I'm afraid if I go, someone will score.
Six minutes to go.
Come on, boys, just fucking hang on.
Please, just put this one out into the River Thames. Oh, no, it's not in London, it's in Liverpool.
The Mersey.
Yeah, full of cans, I'd say.
Cans and car wheels.
Cans of Coke.
Who's taking this? Trent, yeah?
Please put this into Rose's head. I beg you. Please. Change.
Oh, it's a good ball. It's a good ball. It's a good ball. Get rid of it. Yes, Romero. Oh, Decky slow there to the face. It's Thiago. Thiago, chance.
That's off his arm.
Blocked by Dyer.
That's off Dyer's arm.
Yeah, but he had his hands in the right position, I think.
No!
Get rid of it.
Jesus
Oh no, Don Benjamin Dyke.
Well done, Romero.
Go on, Kane.
Oh, Harry, that is a shocking touch. But
well done, Kulu.
Here we go.
Well done, Kulu.
On the weight room. Well done,
That's
Emerson.
a goal kick. Goal kick, please. It's a goal kick, ref.
Oh, we're getting nervy. This is getting sweaty. Liverpool fans looking anxious, though. This is where we want them. Just defend the set piece, get me into half-time. Oh.
Robertson with the corner from the left-hand side. Outswinger with his left peg. Cross comes in into the danger area. Oh, well done, Romero. Chance for Henderson. It breaks. This Kulu can break. First touch from Kulu. Oh, look at that from Kulu. Oh, no. He's completely swarmed. Completely swarmed. Liverpool pushing hard into the final 5 minutes of half-time. Robertson inside to Mane. Robertson again with a shot. Oh, what a save by Hugo Lloris. Down low to his left. And Sessegnon just runs the ball out. Run it out, Sessegnon. Fuck's sake.
Liverpool fans and then crowd are getting up for this now. They're ramping it up a little.
Oh, well played, Sess. Well played, Sess.
Quick, no! What do you think you have? You're in the middle of the match, you idiot!
Harry Kane. Can we break now? Can we break? Sonny's got some space. Decky on the far post. He's all alone. Decky's all alone. Play him through. Højbjerg. Højbjerg with a shot. Oh, hit the post. Oh, no.
Højbjerg. Whoa.
Did it hit the post?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great shot. Oh, it's a save. He's got his fingertips to it, as Alisson, the cheeky little git.
And then it's a corner.
It's got to be a corner.
Yeah. Is this another? Oh no, that's a replay. I was going to say, my heart can't take this. I mean, I'm sorry, but what was Dyer doing? Now that we have a minute, what was Dyer doing? Did you think he could just go walking pace?
You should have put Decky in. Decky had all the time in the world. But you know what? I don't care because Højbjerg did everything he could with it. It was a fantastic effort.
Jesus, dude. Again, how much
time by Salah?
The
Salah. Oh, Romero.
And he... Oh, yeah, I'm lucky.
Oh.
If Romero could predict my lottery numbers like he can predict a Salah through ball, I'd be a wealthy man. Interceptions are galore. Here we go, Robertson again. 2 minutes, Tottenham. Can you hang on?
Come on, get me into halftime. Take their energy out.
Can you imagine if
Højbjerg's trying to calm them down? He's trying to calm them down right now.
He's such a leader. He really is a leader. He should be
Bentancur in shape. Bentancur needs to step up. Well done, Bentancur.
It's Decky.
Good. The commentator's curse. Oh.
Emerson, don't get turned. Well done, Emerson. Oh, fuck off! What is that?
Jesus Christ. I mean, what? You throw yourself to the floor now, you just blow the whistle.
Barely touched him. Here we go. His
He just out-muscled him. It's already done. Just out-muscled him.
Here's Salah. Trapped by Ben Davies, does well. Davies does well, gets the ball out. That'll do, Ben. That'll do.
Please blow this up. I'm dying for our toilet. 1 minute. No injury time. Please.
Is that Trent with a throw in? Well done, Ben Davies. Oh, come on, Sonny. There's absolutely no need for that, mate.
There's no one up there.
That is absolutely irrelevant. Like, what's the point? All you're doing is giving the ball back, and now we've got to face another onslaught for the next 30 seconds. Madness.
Yeah.
Thiago. Looks left to Robertson. Robertson back in towards the little man. Who finds the bigger man? Konate. Konate finds it inside to Mane. Rid of it, Ben Davies. Well done, Ben Davies.
Sonny, get your head up.
Oh, come on, Sonny! What are you doing, lad? You're just...
Relax.
He didn't even look to see where anybody was.
Oh, long ball from Trent to the other left-sided wing back Robertson. But Emerson,
Emerson.
terrifies him and he slips.
The back post,
With a bit.
Emerson.
Oh,
Well done, Emerson. Slow it down, boys. Slow it down. Just walk away to half time. Don't go long.
Lou.
Oh,
that's
come on.
on.
Thank you, sir.
Take your time. Take your time on this free kick. Stay down, Bentancur.
Hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's it for half time. We can all take a breathe. Dave can have a shit. And
it's the number one I need, lad.
Oh, was it?
Why's tired?
Moon boots.
Oh, no.
Moon
Come on,
boots.
come on. Just be. What are you doing, boys?
Why moon boots? No need.
Oh, come on. Let's break. Come on, Bentancur.
Come on, find Sonny.
Sonny through. Oh, it's a horrible pass from Decky.
Oh, Session was free over the other side as well. I mean, why is Sanchez holding his hands in his head? I mean, he can't even kick a football. Idiot.
That'll do.
Right.
That will do, guys. Half time. Hey.
Wow.
As you expected,
what a
Jack.
Football, like King Hoddle just put there. Excellent performance so far. I think, Sean, what do you think? Like, do you feel like excellent performance so far? Is that how you would put it? I mean, I wish we could have done a bit more going forward, but we feel like we've really stifled them so far. Like, if you even look at it, you probably say Spurs have had the better of the chances even actually so far this half.
Yeah, I think we both hit the post. Apart from that, I think that Kane's chance
right. They've actually hurt us from set pieces. That's a good point. Yeah, set pieces.
But I don't think either. I think it's it's a both teams are worthy of where they're at in the game. It's as we expected, right? Liverpool were going to have the lion's share of possession, and we had to frustrate them, and then hopefully get a couple of chances here or there. Now we've had them, we haven't taken them. But Liverpool haven't taken theirs either. I think, generally speaking, most of the Tottenham players are putting a really good shift. And I'm delighted. I'm delighted with... This is the best team in world football, right? By far the best team in world football that we're playing against at their gaff, when it means so much to them as well. On a Saturday night, the noise there, we can't hear the stadium noise, but I'm guessing the stadium noise will be absolutely ferocious. So I think Tottenham have done really well and should be proud, especially the players that we were worried about. On the wing backs, I think both of them have had really good games. And
weirdly, the better performances coming from the wing backs, you would actually say, if anything. I mean, all we were asking for was like 6 out of 10, if not 7 out of 10s from them, and they're almost giving us better than that at this stage, I would say.
Yeah, 100%. I think the only people that you could listen. I mean, Ben Davies has probably been liable for the most mistakes that have cost us opportunities, but I also think he's put in a good shift again. He's up against. He's got Mane to deal with in the middle, and he's got Salah, and he's got got Trent, and he's got to help out Sessegnon. So it's not exactly an easy affair for him. And I think he's made a few mistakes, but I think he's actually done okay as well. So, and I think Pierre Højbjerg's been superb.
A lot of people in the chat are in fact saying, Højbjerg is one of their favorites so far. Adrian Gia saying, big up, lads. Romero looks pissed with his defense. I would actually agree with Adrian there. In fact, I would be pissed with my defense if you ask me, because the likes of the way that Ben Davies has been giving up the ball, feels like every time we give the ball to him, even when there's no pressure at all, he's either trying to make too hard of a pass, that's not necessary, or he's booting it away to no one, or he just simply can't get any touch or anything under control whatsoever, or he can't even pass it to the guy that's plainly open. I would say Ben Davies by far is probably the worst performer out there at this stage. And that would probably explain, Adrian, maybe why Romero's looking so pissed at him, to be fair. Moon Boots, nowhere near as poor as Ben Davies, but still a bit shaky at times. It's not to say that he doesn't have shaky moments. So, Adrian, to be honest, Romero, maybe even give him a new contract just to, if he has to play with them, next season. Hopefully not, because sometimes these guys do give me heart attacks. As good of seasons as they've had, I mean, they do give us heart attacks in games like this. I must be honest, Adrian, you're more than right. And Dark Sun G saying, we are surviving better than the Gooners versus Liverpool. Dave, I mean, there's actually two different vibes you could go with there. I mean, honestly, with those two super chats, Adrian talking about, Romero being pissed with Moon Boots and Davies, or you could, address Dark Sun G saying that, we're in fact giving a much better game than the Gooners ever did against Liverpool.
Yeah, 100%. Dark Sun G, just 1 second. the chat. There's 166 people watching right now. There's only 72 likes. Smash that like button. Let's get it up to over 100. Come on, Tottenham are putting in a very good performance. We didn't expect to be nil all at halftime. Smash that like button. It's free to do. It's that thumbs up. Smash the subscribe if you're new. Get your super chats in as well with any talking points you want us to discuss during this halftime, and get your channel memberships. But look, with what Dark Song G, I agree. I think we're holding up firmer than a lot of teams that have gone up against Liverpool. And look, overall, I'm happy with the half, Jack. I'll be honest with you, but I do kind of agree with what Adrian was saying. For me, look, the thing is, I just seen it time and time again, and I know what's coming. When you see Ben Davies with the poor first touch, a poor pass, it's compounded and compounded. Then Sessegnon puts in a poor header. Then Dyer takes 10 minutes on the ball. And it's just this sort of complacency that cannot kick in this second half. This second half, they're going to have to be even more focused than what they were in the first 45. Look, Sessegnon, I think, has put in a very good shift. Emerson, I think, has been unreal, if not one of our best players out there today. I think Romero has been good, one or two dodgy moments, but has been very good. Højbjerg, unbelievable. Bentancur needs to step up his game. Kane, I want to see better on him when we're on the ball. Son needs to get his head up. He hasn't really been in the game. Kulusevski's been unbelievable. But like you said, Jack, it's a bit of both. You know, it's kind of like a bit of...
I think Bentancur's been better than we're giving him credit for. I think he's not been as good as Højbjerg. Obviously, Højbjerg's been the maestro there, but I think Bentancur's done okay. The people that I'm a little bit disappointed with, if I'm entirely honest, I think Sonny hasn't been... Like Sonny's decision making wasn't great. I don't think Harry Kane's decision making has been great. Like, they've only had the ball relatively few times. When they've had it, I'm like, they could have done better. Yeah. You know, I felt like Harry Kane should have put in Emerson. He didn't. He tried to cut it back and go back to Sessegnon, which I think reeks of this distrust or mistrust, whichever the word is, from Harry Kane that he has in Emerson. But I think today Emerson's put two balls in. You know, usually, Jack, we always joke about the fact that Emerson, when he's got the ball and he crosses, the best you can hope for is a corner. Yeah. But actually today he's put in two decent balls in. And I think we earned a corner from one of them. And the other one, I think, was just a little bit towards the back post. So I think that Emerson's stepping up, and I think Harry Kane has to respect that. And when he's got acres of space like he does, then I think you have to put him in. But generally speaking, sorry, Dave, I've taken over your speech.
No, 100%. Look, I agree with you. I think we've been very poor at going forward. I think, look, obviously we've had a couple of chances. I mean, Kane done everything right. Henderson made an unbelievable block. Højbjerg hit in the post. You know, we've done okay going forward, but there are little moments where you're thinking just a bit more composure, a bit more quality. You know, maybe having your head a bit more on a swivel, like that example coming into half time there. Someone tried to put the ball in behind for Sonny, but if they looked up, Sessegnon was careering down the left-hand side open. And I'm sure this is something they've worked on in training, and that Conte is trying to tell them to get on the ball and get it switched out early. Look at the amount of space Emerson is getting down the right at times. Look, there's a lot of good, but there's also some bad. I mean, look, it's still on. This game could go either way. I mean, sorry to state the obvious, it could go either way. But I mean either way in terms of the mistakes that we're making at the back could end up costing us if we don't rectify them. Or, you know, a bit more quality and we can go on and win this game. Look, this game is in the balance, but Son and Kane need to find a way of getting into this game. There are two players, ideally, we're looking at and we're relying on to be able to
players we need to win this game. Those are the players I would say the rest of the 11, the Højbjergs, the Bentancurs, the Emersons, the Sessegnons, the Romeros and whatnot of this team, they're the ones who can keep us in this game. They're the ones who can keep us, keep this game close, keep this game within reach. It's up to Kane, Son, and Kulusevski to actually get us to win this game. I think those are where they come into play. They're not there to keep us, close. That's what the rest of the team is there for, to keep us close, to keep, Liverpool within reach. It's up to Kane, Son, and Kulu in order to actually get us, ahead of this team.
Yeah. No, but I think Kulusevski has been good. It's just Kane and Son.
Yeah.
Step up this half,
Absolutely. I think Kulu's been probably the best of the front three. I completely agree. Darks NG, we are playing better than Liverpool, but I agree with Dave. Or we are playing better than the Gooners did against Liverpool, but I agree with Dave, and the fact that there are some, there are some performances that we want to be better in order for us to actually get, all 3 points. It's the same story as last time, where 3 points could be within reach here, and we don't want to waste it all over again, like we did maybe last time and like we have times before. But we do have a few super chats to get to. Faz Radfar saying, credit given where it is due. Emerson has been great so far. Dave, I think you've even gone so far to say best player of the first half so far. I think Pierre, you can maybe make that argument for as well. But what do you think, Emerson, best player of the half?
I think he's definitely up there. I think he's one of the shining lights. I think he's been good going forward. I think he's been good defensively. And even what I'm most impressed about, because we've absolutely slated him for his quality on the ball, but it's the little one twos he's playing in the tight spaces and getting out. And for me, he would have been one of my biggest concerns, one of my biggest worries going into this game, and he's absolutely stepped it up.
Yeah, completely agreed there. And we also have, and pick up Fast. Good to have you in here, my man, watching alongside us. Ribsy85 saying, team keeps surprising us. We all expect Royale to be outplayed tonight. He looks confident. Davies earlier in the season was great under Conte. Now he looks tired, slow, and jaded. Squad needs to be bigger. I mean, the squad does surprise you. And honestly, Emerson surprises you. That's exactly what Emerson does. He can have absolute howlers, and then all of a sudden, he'll have games where I feel like he's one of the best players on the pitch, actually, in certain moments. He really is just an absolute conundrum, I must say, of a footballer. But Ribsy, in the kit, yeah, Sean.
Do you think that Emerson is getting slightly better because he's had more time and he's starting to learn and adapt to the position, and he's starting to do a little bit more of what Doherty was doing in February and March? Or do you think he's just having a good day?
Good question.
I don't know, Sean, to be honest, like I might answer it with the question I was kind of putting. I don't even know if it was a question. I think it was just a hope that I was putting up earlier, where I said Emerson seems to be one of those players that maybe perhaps performs better in the games that there's a bit more pressure in, because you can point to all the games that we've had good performances in against the big teams. And Emerson's actually been a part of it, apart from the first game of the season, of course. To me, maybe answering that very difficult question, I feel like he's actually just weirdly maybe just performs better than he actually is
against a better,
against better
a bit
teams.
like Sessegnon.
It's almost like that.
Sessegnon seems to like it, doesn't he? Yeah.
Sessegnon and Emerson have more similarities than I feel like people want to admit. Because I agree, Sessegnon's the same way. It seems like he actually plays better maybe when the opponent is a bit of a higher level. It's almost like, I think it's like an Atletico Madrid sort of thing, where like both of them would be good for that team because they seem to really step up when there's like a big opponent, in front of them. But when there's like a lesser opponent, they show their flaws maybe a bit more. I don't know what it is, but it is tough to explain. And Ribsy, I would say though, maybe just quickly, anybody have an opinion on Davies's, first half so far? I think he's been the worst on the pitch.
Yeah,
I think he's been all right. I think, like I said to you, but when Dave was on the piss, I think. All
right.
I think he's been like the mistakes that have been made by Tottenham's defense have more often than not come from his sloppiness. But I think considering we've had 75% of the possession against us and the position that he's in and the amount of ball that's been down that side relative to our right, their left, I actually think he's done. Like he's made 3 or 4 mistakes, but he's actually also done 15 intercept, like step-ins, blocks, challenges and stuff. He's been decent in the air. So I think he's just had a lot of action down that side. And I think he's been okay.
And look, I do see what Sean is saying. I mean, look, for all his flaws on the ball today, he's been okay in terms of interceptions and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's the stuff that he's doing on the ball that will end up costing us. It will end up costing us if he keeps doing it. And this has been the difference. These little fine margins over the course of the season is the reason why we're having to come to Anfield today and get a result rather than maybe not having to. And it's just these sort of things. It's just sloppy errors, sloppy on the ball. It's just not good enough. It cannot keep continuing in the second half, because it's well and good in putting all these blocks and all these interceptions, but we also need to be better on the ball to be able to create chances as well. And like he's given away the ball in a couple of areas where he's actually got away with it. He's got away with it. He might not get away with it in the second half.
So Ben Davies' stats so far: minutes played 47, clearances 4, block shots 1, tackles 1, ground duels he's had 1, he's won 1, aerial duels he's had 1, he's won 1. He's given the ball away 8 times from 24 touches, and in terms of long balls, he's tried 4, and he's only been successful with one, and his pass accuracy is really low, 56%. So to your point, Dave, I think defensively he's been pretty good, but when he gets the ball, he gives it away stupidly.
Yeah. Spot on. And
But
that's
normally
exactly
he isn't that way. Normally he's actually a bit better on the ball. It's just in these sort of occasions, he starts to kind of crack, I think, a bit is the point. But we do have a few super chats to get through here.
Just quickly, the old lad put in Son and Kane need to get closer and play off each other more. I agree with you. I'd like to see them linking up a bit more as well and getting a bit closer to each other, or even just Kane getting on the ball, getting turned, and Son directly in behind. Big up that.
And no, it's what the outlad's absolutely correct, Dave. It's what I even answered, earlier on the pre-match build-up. I gave that answer. I said I want Son not to, drop back as more. I want him to actually be a bit closer to Kane in case we can get that breakaway. So he's absolutely right there. Adrian Chia saying Poole saw Kulu as our outlet, and so they swamped him. Yeah, and he's also probably had the better of the performances of the front three as well. So they're probably swamping him for that reason as well, Adrian Chia. You're absolutely right, my man. And really do appreciate support. To bottom Duda with a big one, and also big up Ribsy 85. Great talking point, my man.
Yeah,
Great
big
talking
up
point.
Ribsy
Really
and
summed up the
Adrian
half.
and Dark G and the bottom Duda. Really appreciate support and Faz.
To bottom Duda saying Pierre Højbjerg and Royale are having a big match. Romero needs to be careful with his passing and giveaways unnecessary free kicks. Kane and Son need to show up in the second half. Conte will sort that out. Lots to get through there to bottom Duda, but we are about to kick off. Everybody, they are kind of setting it up, Liverpool. But to bottom Duda, I would say Højbjerg and Royale are probably the best of the first half. Romero's given away the silly free kicks because I think we've given the ball away in really bad areas. So Romero's had to step out and just win the ball no matter what, whether that meant also taking the man with him. So I don't really blame him for that. Kane and Son do need to show up in the second half because we're having a good defensive display, but we need them to show up for us, going forward to bottom Duda. Absolutely right. And then Conte hopefully will sort that out at halftime. To bottom Duda, really generous super chat. Hopefully you're at least enjoying this game so far. I mean, it's heart in your mouth sort of kind of stuff, but we're at least putting in a good performance at halftime as Bentancur gets a good little deflection there. Really appreciate you, my man.
But the bottom Duda, I couldn't agree more. Kane and Son have to find a way of getting themselves into the game. I mean, these are the games where you're looking for the big players to step up, and these are the games where the big players step up and find their match-winning moments, and that's what we want to see Kane and Son.
Absolutely. Yeah, and in the house, sometimes guys like Emerson are better when the games are played faster. He doesn't have to think. He plays on instinct and decisions are made for him. That's probably a fair point. He has to force that pass. He has to dribble around him. He has to get on his bike. He
That's really insightful. Who said that? Who called that one out?
Dan N. Yeah, Dan N.
Dan N. Yeah. Nice, man. Nice one, Dan.
I think that's spot on. And it's probably the same thing with Cess, I think, too. Maybe they just play better when they're just being put under so much more pressure. And so they're more, quick thinkers. And, when they're maybe forced to have to think more methodically about it, they're not as good, actually. It's a good point. A ball in, though, to Henderson. He controls it and everything at the top of our own box.
Oh, well done, Cess. Well done, Cess. Here's Bentancur. Don't give it away, Bent. Find the ball. He find it. That's it. Come on now, Tottenham. Okay, take your time.
Big up, Dan. And everybody, really do appreciate you tuning in so far.
Referee!
Oh.
What is that?
Clear away by Davies. Out for a throw-in. Still 135 watching with us. Still 135 watching us. Do hit that like button. Do hit that super chat if you want to show a bit of support as well. Maybe stop us at any point to talk about the game. But as well, everybody, keep getting your comments in. Keep vibing with the Harris Army. Really do appreciate support so far.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And look, we are working on a way of maybe getting a thing up on the side where we can get your comments to come up for next season so that everyone's comments can be seen, guys. But with the new format, it's hard to get everybody's chat up on. But we watch every single comment, and I love it.
Expect big things in season 2.
Always big things. Look, so we always improve. Look, from the very beginning where we were to where we are now, the improvement is insane. Can
you guys do like a season 2 trailer? Like what you do with Breaking Bad or one of those things.
We'll have
more action. Boom. More girls. Boom. More heartbreak than ever before. The Irish Hotspur season 2 starting August 2022.
We'll have to definitely put out a good promo video.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, well done. Oh, come on, Tottenham. Give me a good 45. Oh, Lloris.
Oh no! What a fucking awful distribution from Lucas.
Dyer, just let it run through. There's nobody behind you, you airhead. Oh, why? God. Watch this.
Here's Henderson. Henderson looks back. Canate looks across. He finds Thiago on the.
I'm sorry, but Dyer's awareness there is absolutely diabolical. Just
Henderson.
Hugo Lloris, there's nobody behind him. He knows that.
Silly.
But actually, no, he doesn't. Just like Jack said, he turns like a radius of a fridge.
Harry Kane does nothing right. Oh, come on, boys. Here's Canate. Looks wide. Finds Robertson. Robertson got all the space in the world, but he looks inside towards Thiago again. Thiago looks a long ball towards Jordan Henderson. Cross comes in. Oh, no one there. Bentancur clears it. Oh, Trent Alexander with the shot, and Ben Davies clears it just before it gets through to Hugo Lloris.
Who's picking up Henderson? Who's picking him up? Dyer and Sessegnon are both marking the same man.
Yeah.
Or Davies and
Sessegnon. Maybe offside, but if not, well done, Davies there twice. Davies gets the flick initially, and then he also gets the block away. Well done, Ben Davies. You get given a hard time, but we'll give you a good time when necessary. Ben Davies twice cleared. Trent cross comes in.
Well done.
This time it's Harry Kane. Oh, come on, boys. That's so sloppy. Wake up.
Well done, Romero. The only one awake.
Oh, well done, Pierre.
Don't dive in, Cess. Oh, that's
well done, Romero. Well done, Romero.
How is he not given that?
Leave it, Cess. Leave it, Cess.
Go. Right. Big wave right there that we just survived.
Oh, the red wave. The Republicans are coming back.
Oh, come on.
Thiago's had a lot of opportunities in front of the box. If they were to score, that's what I see happening. Is some sort of like Thiago deflected, goal or something like that. If they were to score.
Bit of confidence here, trying to play out from the back. Moon boots.
I'm not a fan of it. Just to go long anyway.
What is Harry Kane supposed to do with that? In all honesty.
Yeah, he's like having.
All we're doing by doing this, playing it out from the back and then going long anyway, is allowing Liverpool to press. Then when we go long and we lose the ball, they already have men up front willing to take advantage.
But the thing is, if you want to go long, throw some dummies in there. Get Kane to drop deep. Make it look like you're going for him, and just get someone to go straight behind and go.
Win it, Harry.
Oh, and again, how many more bites of the cherry?
Oh, ref! You've just stopped an absolute
fucking. He blows it that late as well. Then he blows it that late. Why are you blowing it that late after even Bentancur gets forward as well? Why are you blowing it that late then? Jesus.
Was that Fabinho again? It was Fabinho. It was Jordan Henderson.
That's
Henderson on Decky. And then
the
Fabinho on Harry Kane. That's the third time Fabinho.
That's ridiculous. I mean, they're just going to keep letting them away with it. They don't want to put the Darlings in the Premier League, do they? Good ball this time, Dyer out. Into Sonny.
Oh, it's lovely. No, it's just a little bit too heavy. That'll do.
Up in there, come on, Tottenham. Come on. Conte telling Son to slow it down.
Conte saying, I'll take the throw in. I'll take the throw in. Get up front, lad.
The guy in the coaching staff.
Get there, Harry.
Oh,
what a ball.
Come on, Emerson.
Great touch.
Do him, Hemo. Do him. Yeah. Do him.
Hit.
Smash it.
Oh, well, what a kick. That's better, Emerson.
What a touch from Harry Kane that was.
What if he just screamed one of those far back?
Oh, Jack, you've no idea. You've no idea.
It's so funny. That is so fun. I just want Emerson to have one of those. I had no idea he had that in him moments.
What a pass by Harry Kane out to him, though.
Yeah, it was delicious first time touch from Harry Kane.
Come on, good delivery. Let's get a header on goal here. Just test him.
Good to see Emerson though, like right away, like try to take him on though. He didn't look to pass it or
anything. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Exactly. Looking to be proactive about something, looking to make something happen. Now we get a corner. Good delivery.
Chance!
Oh, they're offside. They're all off.
No, that was a bit
silly.
Should have went for
goal. About Sass there. That was a bit weird from Sass.
Yeah. Oh, they've gone to target the space in behind. Says slow to get back. Davies, what is that? What is that by Ben Davies? How's he letting Mo Salah hold up the ball like that?
There's no reason to even hold him down there.
I mean, just
He's
get
not
the player
going
right.
anywhere.
Just
It's a
go and win
rugby
it.
tackle, mate.
Not going
It's a
anywhere.
fucking rugby tackle, Ben.
But just go and win it. Go with your
Yeah.
head and go and win it. Let go of him and go and win it.
Session is
Big.
right next to you as well. Session's right next to you to help you on there. There's no reason to actually get a yellow there. Out of all the times
Ben
to get a
Davies
yellow,
wants to be
I'd rather him
fucking-
get a yellow someplace else.
But you know what the difference between someone like him and Romero is? Romero just lets go of the man, go and swing that header up in the air. Ben Davies is actually letting Mo Salah take it down.
Well done, Emerson. Another one. Oh,
yes.
wait. What a ball from
Right.
Decky.
Right, Sonny.
Find him.
Drive, Sonny.
Find him, Sonny. Drop.
Come on, Ken. Go outside him. Go on, Sonny. Come on. Sonny.
Oh.
Probably
What a
should have
Sonny.
slipped Kane outside him.
Sonny just runs out of steam.
Should have slipped Kane in. Romero.
No, he should. I think he should have slipped Kulu in originally, but then once he decided not to do that, I think it was a good run. But
Cross from
Emerson,
Emerson to
didn't know
nobody.
one.
I do.
I think Dave, if to be honest, he could have, if he wanted to play somebody in, he should have just played Kulu in right away.
Yeah, before he turned in, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but then after that, he was honestly full head of steam. You know, no problem with that. After that,
No, when he went to take the shot, he should have slipped Kane in.
Oh.
Overlap.
oh, I see what you're saying.
Come on, Sess. Come on, Sess.
Do him, Cess. Do him. Do him.
Lovely.
That'll do.
It's good spell of pressure by Tottenham. It's another corner kick, won by Sess Youngs, 2 in a row. Come on, let's get ahead on the end of this one. Give us something. Come on.
I'm loving the fact that Session's got a bit of confidence to drive at the players.
He's played good. He's done well on the ball.
I've never seen him drive. I've never seen him get the ball because I'm always like,
Yeah.
okay, if you're going to be in a wing-back system,
Yeah.
sometimes you're going to have to drive at the players with the ball at your feet. He hasn't done it before, but he's clearly got it in him against the best right
Both
wing-back in the
Emerson-
world.
Both Emerson and Sess have been doing that, like driving at their players.
Yeah.
And I completely agree, Sean. Really well said.
Sonny taking the corner kick in front of the Spurs fans.
Come on, Sonny.
Whip it in, son.
Shit delivery.
Another shit delivery.
It's
Can't
about
beat the
4
first
yards
man.
off the ground.
It's always a shit delivery whenever they like stutter, you know, right before they take it a bit because of the, you know, the elevation
slope.
or whatever.
Yeah.
The slope.
I
we
mean,
always
where's
knew
that
that.
going
Gio.
to? Like Hugo.
Touch it.
Oh,
Take
come
your
on.
time. Take
There
your
we go.
time. Take your time.
Turn.
I think we.
Look,
we
Liverpool,
had a lot-
Liverpool are leaving 5 men up the field though. There, like the four
Yeah.
or five Liverpool players, when Benson Cole gets the ball, the 4
Yeah.
players up front don't come back. They don't track back. That's interesting.
We should have gone forward there in my eyes.
Oh,
but
Emerson.
Emerson, good
What are you
touch.
doing? What are you doing there, Emerson?
Oh!
What a ball!
What touch? What touch by Harry? Harry plays it.
Play Sess! Play Sess!
Sassy!
Oh my God! Wow!
Oh, what a
Wow!
goal! What a goal! What
Oh my God!
Emerson, great touchdown by Kane. Carries play Sassy Young. He squares it to Sonny, and Sonny's inside the 6-yard box and puts it in. Liverpool fans are in tears.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, can Sonny catch Salah for the golden boot? Tottenham are 1-0 to the good at Anfield. We are here to
this
spoil the
touch from
quadruple.
Emerson. That's first class in that ball. Come on, Emerson!
This one, oh,
What?
come on!
And look at Cess. Harry Kane makes the right choice.
And he's
he's onside.
Behind the ball. Behind the ball.
Boys, what was Emerson Royale doing in the left wing back spot?
Oh,
Holy shit!
come on! Top four.
Oh my God!
It's on!
Now, fucking focus now. Focus.
Come on!
Don't get sloppy.
Let's turn this into a bloody war zone. Come on! Bloody pump!
Karen's so mad. Karen's so mad. Karen Klopp is so mad.
Oh!
Oh my God.
And they're going to have
Come
to
on, Tottenham.
They're going to have to flood bodies forward now, so there's opportunities for us to catch them on the counter.
Karen Klopp is
Oh,
so
ref.
mad.
Fuck off, ref.
Oh, come on, Tottenham, come on. Is the impossible on? Everyone wrote us off. Come on. We beat Gunners. Oh, I'm not getting ahead of myself. Stop it. Stop it, David.
What a ball by Sessegnon as well. Could have had the shot, decided not to. Looks up, finds Sonny, pinpoint accurate, low cross.
Oh, the outlet says, I hate Liverpool more than Arsenal. Can I say that? No, you better be careful, you know. I'm sure Liverpool fans be out there looking to cancel you now, that, so you're not allowed to say that. But no, of course you are. Look, I absolutely.
I agree. I hate Liverpool. I hate Liverpool fans more than I hate Liverpool. But Canate over the top.
This is going to be a nervy watch. This is going to be a nervy watch.
Adrian Chia saying, come on, you Spurs, big up, lads. Let's hold on to the lead. Adrian, it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough to hold on to that lead, my man. I mean, Liverpool, they always find a way to come back. Honestly, we're going to need a second. We're going to need a second.
Yes.
We can't be done here, Adrian. But it's
crazy
making this more believable, my man. But big up, Adrian. Absolutely love you, brother.
Look
Absolutely
at Liverpool now. They've got 8 men.
Yeah.
We can break it. Put Sonny through. Put Sonny through. Put him through.
Come on, Pierre. Play him.
Sass back post. Sass back post. What is that?
Sonny!
Oh,
Oh, what play?
no. Fucking hell. Emerson, it was just too much.
Emerson.
It was along the floor. Put it along the floor.
Oh, Emerson.
Again, Tottenham on the break.
Okay.
I mean, Harry Kane stepped up for that assist for the
Here we
goal.
go again.
Have a hit.
Oh.
I mean, we asked for the big boys, Kane and Son, to step up, and that's exactly what they've done here. The scenes, incredible. You can see what this means to Spurs fans. Come on. Bloody hit.
Why doesn't if Emerson just puts it along the floor? Oh. You had Sonny attacking the centre of the goal, and you had Cess doing the thing at the back post. Just put it along the floor, Emerson.
Nick, I don't know if you're listening or not, but is there any chance we can clip like the goal reaction and that? Any chance you can clip it and get it up there? Let's get it viral today, because I hate these. I just want to title it, the moment we spoiled the party.
Not yet. Well, hang on, Dave. You've been crowing the early crow.
I'm only messing with you, Nick. I'm only messing with you.
It's Trent. Trent to Fabinho. Fabinho should have a yellow card already, but he doesn't. It's Thiago. Everybody calm down.
This is getting no, I can't watch this now.
Oh, Emerson, no need, bro. Emerson.
Maybe just pushing that back to Hugo if I'm being picky.
Do you think that spins, though? Do you think that spins back into play maybe for...
Maybe.
I guess we never know. I guess we never know. I agree,
yeah,
good point.
Good point.
Super chat here from Margaret Kanicki, lad.
Yeah.
Your reaction is priceless.
Probably went full Hulk mode, as some people like to say over here. Probably went full Hulk mode for it. But Thiago at the top of the box here. But really generous as well. But yeah, we're going to have to get it clipped. David and I will clip it ourselves, put it up on the channel. But really, really generous. Thanks, mamas. Well, actually, Dave, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. It's Mother's Day as well. It's Mother's Day as well tomorrow in the USA.
Happy Mother's Day, Mrs. Kanicki.
I thought I forgot about Mother's Day to get my ma something.
No, that's in America. It's not in Ireland.
Really, really generous, though. And honestly,
big up, Mrs. Kanicki. Big up, Mrs. Kanicki.
Have to get it clipped up.
Mrs. Kanicki in the house, she's loving it. If the mother's in loving it, Jack, you gotta get it clipped up.
You never know who's watching. Does
Mrs. Kanicki support Tottenham, Jack?
I think the entire Kanicki family supports Tottenham because I support Tottenham. I'll put it that way.
Big up.
I love it.
In support of my supporting of Tottenham.
Who's coming on? Simicast, is that his name? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Simicast. Well,
come on, Tottenham. Calm down.
Is Robertson feeling something?
Oh, Sonny. Oh, yes, please. Oh, come on, Sonny. Fabinho's not good enough. Oh, my heart rate is going so fast, guys.
Oh, boys, I just watched the reaction to the goal. It's priceless. It's priceless. Oh, Dyer. Oh, that's better. Oh, where am I?
I didn't even think I saw it actually go in.
I wasn't. Yeah, there was no. I don't think there was any actual commentary at the time that the ball went in. I think it's just we were just talking about something else, and then went ah.
How does Emerson go from having that touch to playing that pass to not having that easy ability to play that cross like later? That is literally the definition of Emerson's game. That is the definition of Emerson's game. He finds himself with the easiest cross. He has two open players at the back post. Can't hit either of them. And then when he has the time to take that down and ping it all the way to Harry Kane, apparently
That's why I
easy
think
for him.
that's why I think there's so much to read into that Dan ends.
Yeah.
When he's sorry, just get rid
Some
of it,
mental-
boys. Luis Diaz shoots. Oh, don't be silly. Don't be silly.
Somebody's got to clear it.
Robertson, low cross. Romero clears it out, and I'm Romero. Yeah, there's so much. There could be so much truth to that chat from Dan N saying, Emerson's a better player when he's on instinct because you give him a few seconds to think about what he's got to do. He headless chicken time.
Samiskas and Jota coming on for Liverpool. Robertson is off. Wonder who else is going off. But boys, I do want to ask you. Look, even if we don't get the win and we end up coming out of this with a draw, it's a bloody good result for us today.
Yeah,
I came in here. That's all I was hoping for. That's all I was hoping for. I'll be very upset if we lose this lead entirely and don't come out of here with a point. I would actually be infuriated with this team if that's what were to happen. But I don't think that is going to happen. I mean, pray to God. I don't even know why I'm even just someone stop me from talking. I'm not.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah.
Trent
with the cross. It's a good cross.
Emerson.
Well done, Emerson. Calm, boys. Calm.
Oh, that'll do. You nearly took two of them out there. Henderson off for Jota. Interesting. They're going for it. Look at
They have to go for it. They have to go for it.
They're about to cry, the fans. Look at them.
They have to go for it.
One more goal away from shedding tears.
If we go 2-0 up, that's their season. That's their quadruple goes down to a triple at best. Who cares about a triple?
The quadruple.
Who cares about a fucking triple when you could have had a quadruple? Well, Hugo, take your time, bro. Take your time.
They go from being one of the greatest teams ever to just being an ordinary average team.
Yeah. To a team that loses to Tottenham. I mean, if you listen to people, you listen to certain Spurs fans. This team is so bad. It's so shit. Fuck Daniel Levy. Blah 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 blah. Suddenly, Liverpool are a team that just lose to this mediocre outfit called Tottenham Hotspur. We're not mediocre.
Show him the weight room.
That's Tottenham's ball. Oh no, it's not. It didn't even go out. Okay. Getting excited.
Come on.
I can't believe being 21 years old and he's already shown the man the weight room at 21 years old.
Careful, Seth.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. 25 minutes to hold on here. Still 1-0 good to Liverpool. Liverpool fans getting nervous. Liverpool players getting nervous. Can Tottenham hold up?
I agree, Sue. I've been a nervous wreck since we scored. I feel like I was actually quite calm before we didn't score. No.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
What else, Seth? Get the ball down. Get it down.
Oh, what's
that? Out the boots.
Fabinho.
Don't let him get into the box. Oh! That was a Superman header. Just fucking flings himself at it. Come on, Tottenham!
There was a goal right in front of him. That would have been a ridiculous.
No!
Oh. My heart rate is going so fast. I'm having a heart attack. If I had an ECG going right now that was tagged to my phone would be saying, call help immediately.
Do you want to probably, if Harry Winks were to come on, that would send David over the edge. I'm pretty sure
I don't want it.
Just, pass out right in front of us. I'm pretty sure he would just, go full numb. Dave would, have to be resuscitated, live on camera.
Unbelievable.
It really is. I don't even know. Like, there's someone who even said for that Rangers game, someone had their Apple Watch on. Apparently their heart rate was 168.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Get back, Tottenham. Mine's at a solid 130, I would say.
Oh, the stress is killing me.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put my Apple Watch on and find out what my heart rate actually is.
Live experiments here on the Irish Hotspur.
Particular players as well. Tell me with particular players.
It's dead. It's not working.
Well done.
Come on, Kulu. Get on the ball, Kulu. Here we go.
Come on.
Drive, Kulu.
Oh, Decky!
And he's holding him off as well. That's a free kick.
Sure.
Well done.
Not allowed
He
to
is
ride
an
him, Raph. Thank you,
absolute
Raph.
animal. About time. I mean, what's that? Number 6?
Adrian Chia saying, if we are nervous, imagine how pool fans are feeling.
They're about
Really
to
good
cry.
point,
I
Adrian.
can't wait to ring a few of them. I cannot wait.
Stop, Dave. Stop. You're speaking too soon.
Even if we draw, I cannot wait because I've still ruined their party.
You're still speaking
fuck
too
that.
soon, Dave. Still speaking
Yeah.
too soon. All right, Dave's been put in timeout, Adrian. Don't worry, Adrian. But they are feeling very nervous. They are feeling very nervous.
I know this is your channel, but pipe down.
Put in timeout.
No, I've got to enjoy it. I've got to enjoy it while I have it.
I'm only kidding.
5 minutes.
I'm only kidding.
Emerson.
Come
here.
on, Tottenham. Oh,
He's
that's
off.
ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Who's that to?
Bentancur. That was Bentancur. There was no need for that. But Emerson, what a
that'll do.
touch.
Oh,
I can't believe I'm saying this sometimes.
Sonny.
What a touch. Oh, Emerson here.
Emerson.
Whip it into Romero.
Oh, he's trying to fucking. Get back, Tottenham.
Get back, Cess. Get back, Cess.
Romero, get back, bro.
Just
Get
take
back,
him out.
Cess.
Elbow him.
Kill him, Cess.
That'll do. Well done.
Yeah,
Oh,
smart,
we got away with that.
smart from Seth. Smart.
Should have just dropped the people's elbow on the fucker. Pull him back by the jerry curl.
Smart.
Jesus,
Smart play.
William Kelly saying Jesus Christ, a bit to cry with the tension.
Oh, stop. William, you've no idea what this means to me. You've no idea.
The Captain Morgan doesn't help, William. I'll tell you that. The Captain Morgan does not help with the tension. The Captain Morgan only increases the tension, my man. Been there before.
Hugo Lloris, can you keep an eye on your near post, please, mate?
Oh, please.
Agreed.
No.
Back post.
Yes.
He's out.
Oh,
Okay, I must say, Emerson. Sean always talks about this, but Emerson is such a saving grace with the back post sometimes.
Yeah.
It's nice to not see Tar Clampety at the back post. I agree.
That's why I said the height thing. The height thing matters. I know people dismissed me in January when I was talking about the height thing as a wing back. It's important. And Emerson, it's the one good thing about Emerson's game before today,
well, especially for us, because we've been so shaky from set pieces anyway. So there's no reason to make ourselves worse.
Get out there, Sonny. Get out
Trent with the back post. Dink.
Oh,
Sonny thinks he has time.
Come on, Sonny!
Free out.
Oh, Sonny's like a bit of a I'm not sure how I feel about Sonny today. Like he's been awesome, but he's
scored.
No, I know.
Sonny does.
If we win this, I'm not criticizing a single player.
No, lads, in 20 minutes. Come on.
Lads, 20. Well,
biggest 20 minutes of Tottenham season. This is.
You'll get another 7 minutes added time.
I can only imagine. We can't hear the stadium, but I can only imagine in the first half it was pretty noisy, and right now I'm suggesting it's pretty quiet.
Oh, I'd say Spurs fans are probably loving it.
Come on.
Oh, we're giving the ball away way too easy now. Well done, Ben Davies. Good clearance.
Oh, beautiful.
Hello.
Thank you,
Oh
sir.
my God.
All right.
Oh, come on. Put through. Put through. One more. Good.
Come on, Emerson. Go.
Damn it, he didn't make that run.
Oh, no. It's a poor pass. It's a poor choice of pass.
That's a free. Good decision.
The poor choice of pass from Emerson, though.
Yeah.
He played it into the fucking hospital pass, if I'm honest.
He needs to get on his bike there. He needs to get on his bike.
Put Decky through!
Oh.
Love it. Love it.
Yes,
Emerson.
Emerson! Oh!
He is
Emerson.
He is loving it.
That was an atrocious cross, but I actually thought for a second that was actually
Let's get out the far side. It's ignored.
Ref! Referee! He's coming to the back of Son! He's coming to the back of Sonny!
Both. They're terrible touches from
Salah!
both.
Get out!
Oh, Ben Davies! Come on!
I'm going to pass out.
What a block by Ben Davies. What a block by Ben.
Get out
Block
there,
of the year. Block of the year. Block of the fucking year by Ben Davies. What a block. That is 100% going to get into the fucking back of the net if that's not blocked by Ben Davies.
What a block.
Oh, my heart can't take this, honestly. If Winks comes
No, roll around. Do what Brighton do. Roll around on the fucking floor.
Come on, Pierre. Come on, Pierre. Power through here, Pierre. Power through, Pierre.
Get out.
Oh, no!
Oh! Who's closing them down? Who's bloody closing them down?
Fuck's sake.
That's just a free shot from the edge of the box, and it's a shit shot at that.
They always do this. They always do
Who
this.
is closing down?
Liverpool always do this. They always find a way. They always find a way.
Oh, the noise is going to be back up.
They always get so lucky against us. They get so lucky.
They're still going to be pushing for. Oh, that's so bad.
Who's closing?
Oh, it's a deflection.
It's a block off
deflection
Bentancur.
But he's got 2 players on the edge of the box, though. Fucking.
So lucky.
They're
So
going to go for this
lucky.
now.
Oh. Oh, Romero.
Get back on the game, please, Romero. Get back on the game. You're playing them on side.
No. We need to start getting a foot on the ball again. They're just queuing up.
We need one more chance.
Yeah.
Come on, Tottenham. Allison's almost in the fucking centre circle. Come on, Tottenham!
Oh.
Okay, here's that's Tzimikas, is it? Who's number 6?
Tsimikas.
Tsimikas, that's Thiago. Thiago looking inside the centre circle to Kanate. Kanate right to Trent Alexander to Mo Salah. Salah does well. Cesc does well. Careful, Sonny. Oh, well done. That's our ball. Thank you.
On.
Well, boys, what do we do here? Do we go for the win or do we hang on for the point?
I think you do hang on for the point.
I think you keep trying to play the way you're playing. I think you will get one more chance.
I'll be honest, I don't even know if that was shambolic defending. I know Nuno just put that there, and I know David said it too, but I think that was a ridiculously unlucky deflection. That is an absurd deflection. An absurd deflection.
Sanchez is coming on.
It's not the greatest at defending, but it doesn't deserve a goal, sort of moment, if you ask me. It just doesn't deserve
I think Bentancur was unlucky, but I think I'm not sure who it was, Romero and maybe Emerson or Romero and Højbjerg, whoever it was.
Whoever it was, yeah.
Showed him too
much
much space.
Got beat as well. I think Højbjerg got beat a bit as well. But
here's Kanate. Kanate moving forward. Looks right towards Salah. Salah's got space. He's going to try and jink it into Sessegnon. Sessegnon does well.
Don't foul him.
Well done, Bentancur.
Come on, let's at least get out of here with the draw.
Got to be disciplined here now, boys. The referee's looking for any reason to give Liverpool a fucking penalty or whatever else. Get out there, Decky. Decky, cross comes in. Ball, clears. Sonny, take your time. Sessegnon.
Let's go. Run, Sessegnon.
Fuck off, get up. Oh, my God. Here's Van Dijk. Van Dijk looks right towards his Salah. Salah again at Sessegnon's feet. And once again, Sessegnon does well. Sessegnon is not allowing Salah to have the space that he wants. And it's great to see.
I'm going to toilet.
13 minutes. 13 minutes plus injury time.
Sanchez on. For Sessegnon.
Sessegnon. Oh, God.
So Ben Davies being pushed out wide, one-on-one with Salah?
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. Why is Sess being... All right. Maybe Sanchez gets as a late-minute header? I don't know. It just seems so sketchy. Why are we going for that? Seems so sketchy.
Here's Trent. Trent against Davies. And Sonny. Cross comes in. It's just leave it. Oh, Emerson!
Please, someone tell him. Release Emerson. Figure it out.
Just fucking leave it, Emerson. Jesus Christ, bro.
William Kelly saying, bring on Winky. We can win this. Not
Who's
the
saying
time
that?
for that, William Kelly. Not the time.
No, not the time. Cross comes in. Get rid of it. Well done, Ben Davies.
Love you, William
Thiago.
Kelly, though.
Oh, ref! Let's push in the back, ref.
Does ease my tension a little bit, William. Does ease my tension a little bit, but no time for Winky. And William Kelly, I swear, you're a Winky lover. I know you admit that you never are, but you're starting to become one at this stage, William. You're starting to become a Winky lover, my man.
Do you know what? If Bentancur doesn't get his,
that is such a ridiculous deflection. That is so ridiculous.
If Bentancur doesn't get his foot on that, he just hits the chest of Davies. Doesn't go anywhere.
Agreed.
Come on, Tottenham. Can we get the ball for a second, please? Go on, Hoyge. Jota. Oh, what an Emerson Royale. Let's go. Let's go, Sonny. Let's go. Oh, ref! Yellow card, please, ref. Yellow card. That's the 15th fucking challenge from Fabinho. Oh, don't shake your head like he's outrageous, you little shit. You've done 7 of them. Oh, he's put his elbow in his face. Can you look at that again, please, ref? He's put his elbow into the jaw of Sonny. He's put an elbow into the jaw of Sonny there, as well as taking him out. Look at that again, ref.
Yeah, a lot of people agree with you, Sean. The people have no idea how he's even on the pitch. It's not even like this challenge is the one that's worth the red. This would be the second yellow. You would think.
But this one alone, though, he's been absolutely elbowed straight into the jaw. Show the replay, camera people. Show the replay. Show it again.
They're not going to ruin the title chase by giving him a red card. They're just not going to do it. If this was earlier on in the season, Michael, not going to do it now. Not.
Yeah, he's been elbowed in the grid.
I know. Look, I think it's a red card, but you know the way the VAR system likes to run for Liverpool.
Maybe it was in the chest. Maybe it was in the shoulder. I don't know, but it definitely his elbow. I can't.
The Sanchez substitution. I think that's definitely defensively to start dealing with the balls coming into the box. Yeah,
but Davey, I'm not sure if I like the idea of Ben Davies being one-on-one against Salah for the next 10 minutes.
Harry Kane. Good flick on Ben Davies. Oh, corner kick. Come on, Tottenham. Come on.
I thought Ben Davies was about to have a good touch there.
If Dyer ever steps up, now is the moment.
This is when we need Sanchez, Dave. Sanchez being brought on. We want Sanchez to be a threat in the air.
He's got history with last minute goals.
The biggest threat in the air. He's more of a threat in the air than the rest of our center backs.
True.
Truly, no matter how much
he scored against Watford. He scored in the game after Watford. I think it was Brighton away.
Yeah,
he scored more headers in my fan time than the rest of these center backs.
Everton in the cup, he scored a couple. Come on, Dyer's looking to do a block.
Cross comes in. It's another shocking fucking corner, Sonny.
Come on, get one up.
Put it up. Get it over the heart.
Sonny Lo Celso.
It was that bad. Thiago won the header. That's how bad it was.
It is Sonny Lo Celso, Jack. You're right. You can't get it above the first man.
Come on. Get a good ball in here. Right on the head of Sanchez or Dyer.
Right onto Sanchez's noggin. Come on. Get it onto his noggin.
Two hands up. This one's been worked on from the training ground.
Oh, Sanchez.
Take it down, Bentancur. Well done.
Yes, Sonny.
Sonny, look at Kane.
Yes, being swarmed by Thiago. Get a corner here.
No free kick.
Down, Braff. Don't let him, Braff. Braff, don't let him.
Well
Thank
done.
you,
That's
sir.
It's outrageous, ref. You can't just lie on the ball.
Sir.
Bentancur, what is that?
Oh.
What is that?
No composure whatsoever. Oh, come on. I can't take another last minute heartbreak against these. Come on. Liverpool pick a pass straight through the middle. It's out wide.
Emerson, come on.
No,
Emerson,
good defending, Romero.
Switch on, Emerson.
Play Coolum.
There's 7 of them swarming you. Anywhere else on the pitch, Tottenham would have had acres of space. Acres.
Yeah. hold out. A draw would be a fantastic result.
I'm not going to lie. That bird dancing, progressive. That woman dancing in the fucking top left-hand corner of this screen is really annoying me. Get this, Harry.
Oh,
no.
Don't let them get the cross.
Simicast. Cross comes in.
Well
done, Dyer. Thiago. Look for Trent. Trent and Salah.
Thiago. Well done, Romero.
Well
Come
done,
on,
Romero.
Yes, Ref.
Play on, Ref.
Take the time, stay down, and push up the field. No!
Oh, no.
No!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Why are you doing this to us?
Why can't they?
No.
Why are you doing this, lad?
No.
Did you not learn? Did you not learn from Leicester? Did you not learn from any of the other games this season?
Watch.
Harry Winks is coming on for Kulusevski.
No, the watch along is over. The watch along's over.
No.
Let's end it right now.
No. Well done, Kulu. Well done. Great game. Harry Winks is coming on for Kulusevski.
He's looking pissed off that he's coming off.
Well, I would, especially for that guy. I'd rather come on for Harvey White.
I don't understand. I do not understand that at all. There's 5 minutes fucking left. His thought process is how much damage can he do in 5 minutes? And the answer is a lot. A lot.
Hell of a lot. All it takes for him is to back off, lose the ball, play a shit pass. When he comes on, we concede. That's all I'm going to say. Bentancur. Winks. And he already loses. Jesus.
Wake up! Oh, come on!
Winks already nearly lost the ball. He already thinks he's...
First touch of the ball was almost was a dispossession. Now he's panicking because he's stats. Leave it, Emerson. Just fucking go out and pressure him out. Press him out.
Don't let him skin
Fuck Diaz.
Højbjerg, get out there. Get out there.
Shit.
Well done. Yeah. Stay down.
You can't fake that one, Hoyge. That's a ball in the back of the head. You can't really fake that one, mate.
Stay down as long as it takes. Chip away at the clock.
I'm desperate for a piss. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go on, just fall down. Got concussion. Love that, Hoyge. Love that. Love that shithousery. Love that shithousery.
Out of yourself, get a breather. Not too much. We don't want Dyer to think to start thinking about Coronation Street. You know, when we take too long, we end up switching off. Dyer's sitting there. Did I ask my girlfriend to put on Corey on record?
All in.
Højbjerg.
And he's the first one to win it.
He gets over his concussion pretty quickly to go and get double concussion.
Come on, get out. The job's not done, Tottenham. Don't switch off now. Well done, Moon
Well
Boots.
done, Dyer. He's been great today.
That's it, Emerson. Well done.
Follow back.
Get
out to him. Well done.
Bentancur.
Oh, well
That's
done.
it, Harry Kane. Put Sonny through. Sonny's through.
Sonny. Come on, Sonny. Come on, Sonny. Come on, Sonny.
Do it yourself. Do it yourself.
Tired. Plays Ben.
Oh,
shot rises. Couldn't keep it down.
Oh, Sonny could have done better himself.
He's tired. He's absolutely bollocks. He's not used to having to work back that hard, you see.
But just wait, like at that point there, you then jink into the right because it's obvious he's waiting for the pass. Then you jink right and have a crack with your right foot bow.
Naby Keita coming in. He's coming in for Fabinho, so defensive player off for a more attacking-minded midfielder.
They have to go for it. They have to go for the win.
This gives Kane a better chance to get something. This gives Kane a better chance to do something because Fabinho's been man-marking Kane the whole match.
Sonny is absolutely bollocks, Dave. You're absolutely right. He's exhausted.
But well
done, Ben Davies. I'm sorry, but we were giving Ben Davies a hard time. Look at he doesn't even give a fuck.
Coming on.
Look at him. He's looking at you going, oh, fuck off. This 3 minutes.
Two big chances here last year. Can he redeem himself?
He'll get a chance.
Come on, get out there. Get out there.
Come on, Pierre.
What's Harry Winks doing? your fresh legs. Get out, you twerp. Oh, he's backing off. How much more do you want to drop off him?
Højbjerg's been
He
fucking
is not
brilliant.
helping us.
been
Winks
unreal.
is not helping
He's
us. He is
dropping off.
backing off. He's backing
Calm
up.
down! Jesus
He's
Christ!
in your
you
box.
Please do bloody something!
Is that a corner? No, it's a free goal
Backs
kick.
off, backs off, backs off. Fucking close him
Look
down.
how rattled he is. Look how rattled he is.
He doesn't even want to put a foot in. It's shocking.
And he opens up for the shot as well. He opens up for his bro. He's such a horrible footballer.
He's already causing us damage.
Just take your time. Take your time.
Steven Bergwijn, has he come on yet?
No. It doesn't look
Sanchez.
interested.
Oh, well done.
Hope he
Just
comes
clatter
on
him. I
for
don't
Winks.
care. Do what you have to do to get this point. Well done, Bentancur.
Bentancur.
Go on,
Come on,
Højbjerg.
Pierre,
Go
win the
again.
second
Go,
here.
Bay.
Win this
go
again, Pierre. Win this.
Come on, Pierre. You've been amazing.
Emerson. Do not let him cross it. Don't get
Oh,
out.
no.
Yes, Harry jogging. Why is Harry jogging?
Who did
Why
that?
is-
Who just
You
left
put
him? Who left him
everybody
alone?
in midfield and they have a lot more space. How does that work out?
Sanchez does really well there. That's a corner kick.
William Kelly saying, yes, it's Winky. He's very happy to be seeing Winky come on. William Kelly, there's no time for this, my man.
Defend this set piece. No, it's well done.
There can't be much injury time.
No, you go. Get down on the board. Stay on it.
There can't be any injury time. There can't be fuck. It's what 1 minute, 2 minutes. There's been 0 injuries.
Keep the ball.
Come on, just get the draw. I'll take the draw and fucking be happy. Happy as a. It's okay. It's okay.
Stevie B, come on yet. How many he's injured? 5.
5 fucking minutes.
Jesus Christ.
For what? For what?
Because it's Liverpool.
Where was the injuries? Who's been injured? That is absolutely insane.
Put me to the cop. Put me. Well done.
Well done,
Well
Sanchez.
done, Sanchez.
Who the fuck? Where'd you find 5 minutes?
Take your fucking time, Hugo.
Stephen Bergwijn, the baldy guy, pretending he doesn't know how to work the board. Stevie B coming on for Sonny. Yeah, Sonny's bollocks. Well done, Sonny. Got the goal. Oh, come on. 4 minutes. 4 minutes and we've ruined it. Come on, Stevie B. Give me a bit of magic, please.
He looks fucking absolutely. Look at him. He's absolutely.
He's not used to getting back.
Shattered.
It's the defensive work. He's just not used to it.
Go on, Stevie
Yes,
B.
Steve.
Go on, Steven. Go on, Steven. Do it for yourself, son. Go. Oh!
Unlucky. Come on.
Good
Come on,
try.
Tottenham. Everyone, dig in for the last 4 minutes.
Then Pierre. Come on, Pierre.
Foul him if you have to sit here. Come on.
Where's the 5 minutes though? This is insane.
Winksy, just take him down. No, you want to run alongside him, ask him how his business is. What's for dinner? He still lets him come across the box. He is atrocious. Come on, get out there. Harry Kane back in the left back. trying to
Post.
help out.
Well done, Emerson.
Harry Kane at left back. What's going on? Stroke.
I'm about to piss myself. I'm just letting you know. I'm about to piss myself. No, I'm not going until the fucking end. No chance.
Oh, come
If
on.
it happens, it happens. If it happens, it happens, boys.
Come on. Take your time. Tick down the clock. Van Dijk, free header uncontested. Dyer, just header it back to Hugo. Don't touch it.
Jesus, mood boots. Relax.
Hugo, send them up. That's it. Tell them go up. Push up, boys. Push up. Come on. Hugo just balloons one up into the Liverpool sky. Kane wins it.
Oh,
He's got kicked in the head. That's a free.
thank you, sir.
Yellow card. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, let's get an attack from here.
That's it, boys. That's it.
Harry Kane is nearly not allowed to have children with that one. Rob Cutting with the
Whoa.
super chat says probably Cutie or Hoiberg, but for me, Royale today, guys.
Man of the match.
I haven't even started
I
thinking
would say
about man of
Royale
the
the
match
most
yet.
consistent, probably the most
I think
consistent
the
overnight.
four you have to put in. You got to put Royale in. You got to put Hoiberg in. Sonny, obviously, for the goal, even though I don't think he deserves it. I don't know who the other person would be. Kulusevski, maybe. Thought he had a good game.
Jack, any opposed?
I'd say Højbjerg.
Chance! Harry Kane! Bergwijn!
Pierre?
Come on, boys. One last chance. Steal it. Win it. Back post.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What was that?
Who was that?
Højbjerg.
Oh,
Why do that? Oh, no. Fuck
Should've
no.
went for
Don't do
goal.
this.
Should've went
Just go
goal.
for goal. It was
Everyone
open
get back.
goal.
Defenders get back. They've more attacking players in the half than what we do. It's to the back post, Ben. Don't switch off. Well done. Don't.
Why Højbjerg?
It's another ball in.
Just get rid of it. Let it go out. Yes.
Okay, come on.
Højbjerg.
Oh, my God. Højbjerg. You had the
Højbjerg
chance
get in
of
there?
your
Did we
fucking...
say Romero?
Look at this. Look at this, guys, quickly. Just look at this. It might have been offside. No, Højbjerg was onside. Just go to goal, bro.
Yeah, he's got to go for goal.
Oh, no.
Conte
That's
can't
up top.
believe it.
You score that goal, we finish fourth.
Conte couldn't
Oh
believe
my
it.
God.
Conte was heading the ball with him. He got it all wrong.
By the
No,
whistle.
Sanchez.
no.
Last chance.
It's over 5 minutes. It's over. Well done, Emerson.
well done.
And he gives a corner as well.
Oh,
Oh my God.
come on.
Who are we thinking man of the match again?
So I've got Højbjerg, I've got Emerson, I've got Romero in there. I'm struggling for one more. I'm gonna go either Dyer or
Yes.
Kulusevski.
I'd say Kulusevski.
That's it.
Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Come on! Still in the top four race. Over to Leeds United now. It finishes Tottenham 1, Liverpool 1. We have
Nothing for a win.
spoiled the quadruple. Come on! Woo! We never get a result at Anfield. Never. Could have nicked it right at the end as well with Højbjerg. He should have went for goals.
Deserved
instead
the
of being
win.
selfish.
Feels so similar to last time though, where it's just like you could have got the win. It just felt it's the same sort of thing as last time at home, where that's what's on my mind right now. It's like, God, we still could have got that win, despite how momentous this result is. You still have to look at it and you're like, we really could have got 3 points out of this. We really could have more, and we deserved 3 points, way more than Liverpool did. And honestly, if you really look at it over the course of the chances they even had, did they even deserve a point?
They had no chances that they didn't. They had no chances that they.
When was
deserved.
Hugo really tested? When was Hugo
Never.
really tested?
Never. One save
They
in the
hit
first
bar
half.
at
He
one
got down
stage
low.
from a set piece. They hit
And
the
they got
bar
the
from a
bar.
set piece, but
That's it.
Their best chances, Sean, for me, were from set pieces. And the Luis Diaz one, you could put it down to bad defending, but I still am like,
No, it's luck.
It's not even that bad at defending. It's just being
It's
really
luck.
unlucky there.
Yeah, and then Højbjerg's. So it wasn't just Højbjerg's chance at the end. There was another chance in the first half where we could have done, like, I don't know. You could argue a draw was a fair result. If anyone tries to argue that Liverpool deserved to win the game based on the fact that they had 80% possession or whatever, then they don't understand football. Like, that was a deliberate tactic to allow them to have that much. They didn't do anything. We kept them outside the box most of the time, and we were well worthy of a point, if not the 3 points. Højbjerg at the end, he was open. I cannot believe his decision was to go back across. Just put it. Just dang.
Do you know what? I
Big
agree.
up Rob Coyne, though. Big up Rob Coyne. Loving the Emerson respect earlier. Big up Rob Coyne. Sorry, it was right at the end of the game there, Rob. So we were just, trying to make sure that we could see the result out. But Rob, I completely agree. I think it's between probably Emerson and Højbjerg. Maybe Cudi Romero gets a shout too, but I think it's between Emerson and Højbjerg, if you ask me. I thought they were at least the most consistent over the whole day, the most consistent.
Yeah.
But big up, Rob. Sorry about that.
I'll be
not
honest,
getting
guys.
to your
I'll
comments.
just quickly. I actually think there's a better. I think Romero played well. I know that maybe you guys disagree, but I actually think Ben Davies was he was more involved. He was more. I'm sorry. I don't think he had a bad game at all. He had made a couple of slips, couple of bad passes, we can look at the stats if you want in a minute. I can get them up. But I actually think Davies, because there was so much attention down that side, I thought he had a really good game against the best right winger in the world football.
Yeah, no. Over the course of the game, he did have a good game. I put Dyer in there instead of Davies, though. I put Dyer in there instead of Davies.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
But look, just my quick feelings at full time. Look, I actually think it's a brilliant result for us today. Look, I get the frustrations at the end of the game. We could have nicked it. But at the end of the day, nobody gave us a hope in hell going up here today. Nobody. And we've turned up a result against all the odds. And we really put in a shift. And it's very easy for us to crumble under the pressure today. We didn't. And we rose to it. And we've got a crucial point, in my opinion. Look, I still think there's a lot to go for Arsenal. The pressure is on them now going into Leeds tomorrow. Leeds are absolutely scrapping for everything. But today could be an absolute crucial point in the top four race. And it builds momentum as well heading into the North London Derby. And I just think it's a very good point considering nobody gave us a chance. I think it's a very valuable point. I think we should be giving the boys a hell of a lot of credit. And it's not an easy place to go. Their fans were boisterous before the game. Players up for it, looking for this quadruple. All of a sudden, them from one of the best teams ever, and now they're going to go down.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Tottenham, I thought Tottenham are superb. Just quickly, I know, Jack, you got some super chats to go through.
I was going to throw in my own comment. Keep going, Sean.
Sorry, mate.
I have my own sentimental.
We'll all get a chance. Come on.
I'll go super quick on Sofa Score. On Sofa Score, Romero and Hugo Lloris were given the lowest scores, and Kulusevski were given the lowest scores according to the stats. Emerson Royale gets the man of the match from Tottenham's perspective. Luis Diaz gets the man of the match from the overall. But there was basically the entire Tottenham team, according to the stats, gets between 7.2 and 7.4, with the exception of Royale, he gets a 7.6, and then Kulu, Romero, and Lloris get 6.6s or 6.7. So you can take that's why it's difficult to find a man of the match, right? Because everybody's kind of even.
Yeah.
I think it's fair though to give Emerson the man of the match. I think it's tougher to maybe find that second best, is maybe the tougher, of the picks. But I think Emerson, over the course of 90 minutes, probably the most consistent, I thought, and probably keeping the highest level, at least, of performances for the 90 minutes. My little sentimental thing I just wanted to say is I saw Carl Simpson's comment there, and Dave was saying, we have to be proud of the boys for getting a result like this. Carries a bit of momentum, into the North London Derby. Carries, puts a bit of pressure on, Arsenal even tomorrow. It's still a really good result. And if you really asked us at the beginning of this game, would you take a point? I think we all said we know we would have. And it's still a fantastic result. And they're probably thinking again, just like last time, we should have gotten more, which I think puts more belief into the boys because they know that they're capable of being a lot better than a team like Liverpool, as well as in their own place, on top of that. So you really look at the momentum, you look at everything that they were coming up against. This team actually achieved a lot, when you really look at it. This team did achieve a lot. Liverpool, they're riding off the momentum of the Champions League final. They also had plenty of time to, be able to, put in the right formation and the right team. They went with their best team as well. They went with their best 11, their Champions League final 11, as we said, and we still got a really good result. We still probably outplayed them over the course of the whole 90 minutes at the end of the day in their own stadium as well. And so I think the boys should take a lot of confidence from that. In fact, and I think what Carl Simpson just said there, just to add to it, he said guaranteed top 5 finish now. Let's look at the beginning of the season. There's almost cause for celebration with that.
100%.
Think about where this team was probably predicted to finish. I think some people, Dave, at one stage were saying we weren't going to finish higher than Wolves. Now we're finishing in the top 5. We're guaranteed to finish in the top 5. We're guaranteed a high level of European football next season. I think there's cause for celebration with that. I think there's even cause for celebration with that because Man United just lost 4-0. There's no team that's going to catch up to us in the cause for 5th. So it's only 5th or higher from here. It's 5th or higher from here, and I think that's cause for celebration, if you ask me.
Yeah. No.
All right, but we got a lot of super chats to get through. But I don't know. Sorry for going off, a bit there. But I think that was kind of what's on my mind. And I thought Carlson.
I agree with you, Jack.
Absolutely agree. Yeah.
Everything you said, mate. Before you get into the super chats, I think that I'm sad that we had the chance to right at the end, like Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who, by the way, like Tottenham overall had a 70. We only had 330 passes in the whole game. We had a pass accuracy of 75%, which is pretty low. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg was absolutely majestic. 43 passes, 39 of them accurate in a busy midfield with 91%. Like, that's the sort of performance you need from him. Yeah, there you go, Jackie boy, with the thing. Yeah, long balls, he had five attempts, 4 accurate. Key passes was 1. Like, for me, the difference between Pierre and Emerson Royale is negligible. I think both of them were fantastic against the best team in the world. I'm proud of the team today. Super proud of them.
Very proud.
Probably the 2 players with the most pressure on their back, it feels like most games, probably the most, divisive players in the whole 11, probably having the 2 best performances, of the whole 90 minutes, you could even say. Adrian Chia saying, big up, lads. Proud of the boys. Almost 3 points. It's what's on my mind right now, Adrian. It's the same thing as last time. I really do have to, take into heart what Carl Simpson just said, but it's the same feeling I had last time where it's like, we deserve 3 points and we should have came out of here with 3 points, but we didn't. And you just kind of think about what could have been. But Adrian, I completely agree, my man, and really do appreciate you tuning in throughout the watch along. Really appreciate you on game days. You're a really big help, Adrian. Absolute legend. Dark Sun G saying, we got a very precious 1 point today. Sun on 20 goals. Salah didn't score. The hunt is on. The hunt is on. The hunt is on. And also not another penalty goal as well. It speaks to the fact that Sonny, in my eyes, Dark Sun G, is kind of truly the top scorer in the Premier League because he doesn't need the penalties in order to boost his stats, my man. But big up, Dark Sun G. William Kelly saying, Leeds should have huge incentive after Burnley losing. Come on, we need it. Dave, that's a really good point. I didn't think about that, actually. With Burnley losing, Leeds could actually really go into this Arsenal fixture thinking they could at least grab a point here. We just want them to grab a point. That's, I think, all we want from Leeds. Just grab a point.
No, 100%. Look, a draw is a massive result because it still leaves it in our hands and a North London derby at home. I mean, you couldn't ask for it any better. Look, Leeds will have so much incentive today. By no means is their job done. And the relegation scrap can actually play a huge part in the top 4 fight because we've got Burnley to play. Arsenal still have everything to go to as well. So, the relegation scrap could actually help the side top 4. And look, today, I bet you nobody at Arsenal thought we were going to pick up something today. They were waiting for us to be spanked. They think they're going to win tomorrow. But all of a sudden, the momentum and everything has shifted. They will go into the game nervous. They will know that they probably do need a win. So they'll go into that nervous. But like William says, Leeds will not roll over. They have incentive today to put a bit of space between themselves and Burnley. And I think Leeds will themselves as well.
What time is that game tomorrow? It's tomorrow, isn't it, that game?
Yeah, I'll tell you now. I'll check.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a huge one. It's a huge one. Jesse Marsh, be back if you get a result, Sean?
Given,
maybe that's all we're asking for is a point. Do you see a point? Maybe
it's a 2 p.m. kickoff tomorrow.
I think it can. If I'm honest, I think that Arsenal will be favourites and will likely dominate the game. But Leeds are a different team to what they were under their previous. What's the previous guy's manager? Bielsa. And so I don't really know what Leeds are like. Really, I haven't really figured out what Leeds are like under Jesse Marsh yet. So, but listen, we're all Yorkshire lads tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah,
absolutely we are. But big up William Kelly, and I hope Jesse Marsh, does us a bit of service tomorrow. I'd be very proud of him. I'm absolutely backing him. Most of America is rooting for Leeds tomorrow. Most of the Tottenham fan base is rooting for Leeds tomorrow. There are going to be a lot of designated Yorkshire fans tomorrow. William Kelly, don't you worry, my man. But really do appreciate the support, brother.
No, big up, William. I hope you are absolutely buzzing. But just before we move on to the rest of the super chats, guys, quickly, the two guys that are here beside me, Jack Flatcapeurotalk, get over there, check it out, smash that subscribe button. Sean below me, Spurs Talk Show, guys, awesome people to share the season with and do the watch along. So please, as much as you're tuning in here, please, if you haven't subscribed, get over there and smash that subscribe button. But also smash that like button here. Smash that subscribe button here. We have bloody square the quadruple. We have been the party poopers. We picked up a brilliant result when nobody thought we'd get it. I'm bloody buzzing it, guys. Feel free to get the super chats in and the channel memberships, because I might even move the fan show to tomorrow night just because I can't wait to speak to Spurs fans. Come on.
Do it tonight. Yeah. Do it right now. Turn it on right now. Let's get them on.
UFC's on. I want to watch UFC in a way.
The UFC's not on for the next 10 hours. Get it on right now. Turn on the super. Turn on the fucking. Let's get him on.
Everybody just put Sean's channel in there. So it doesn't even, like Sean says beautifully, doesn't even take you, away from the video. It just takes you, to the channel. Hit that big shiny red button and show him the support that he deserves and the huge shift that he's put in today. But Jerome is in here with a huge super chat saying, and he's saying, it's Jerome, I must say, I absolutely loved it, because he's almost doing one of those things where a lot of people, they love to prove that people love to say, oh, I told you I was right. The big guy told you so. He's saying he's doing the opposite here with this one. He's saying, I was proven wrong. He's coming out here with, and he's saying, I knew we drew, or I know we drew, but but those boys proved me so wrong. They played the game of their lives against the best team in the world, and I am so proud of these boys today. Come on, you Spurs.
Fair play, Jerome. Well done, mate.
Jerome.
Everybody, round of applause. Round of applause.
Yes, Jerome. I'll be honest with you. If I see anybody giving out about this performance or the point, I'm just going to call them an idiot, because, if you can't take solace of going up there and being the party poopers and taking a point where no one expected you to get anything. In fact, everyone else in the Premier League, bar maybe some Spurs fans, expected us to get an absolute tonking, and the fact we didn't, you've got to be nothing but proud. It is a day to be proud of the team. Forget all the other issues going on with the ownerships and backing and stuff like that. That's stuff that can be dealt with, during the summer and talked about. But today is a time to be bloody proud and put everything else aside for one day and bloody enjoy this result. Big up, Jerome.
Big up, Jerome.
Guys, just before you go to the next super chat, I just want to the poll, 206 votes. Romero has been given, 60 odd votes of the 207 have gone to Romero for man of the match. It's quite
no, I think it's gone to Emerson. Oh yeah, you're saying 29. Romero's second place is what you're saying. Yeah.
No one thinks Højbjerg got it. That's interesting.
It's just the agenda. It's just the agenda. And do it also has to do with, I think it's because Højbjerg really did bottle that opportunity.
That chance at the end.
Ahead.
Yeah, maybe.
And he did the same thing against Leicester, Sean. He did the same thing against Leicester, where I thought he had an exceptional game against Leicester, but there were two separate occasions when Højbjerg had an opportunity to be absolute clear man of the match, and he just, couldn't do it. And that's what's kind of funny is if Højbjerg, let's say, set up that goal, everybody would say Højbjerg clear man of the match. And it's the same thing with the Leicester performance. I think he's done it actually.
Or if the first shot where he got
game throughout. But when it's the easiest opportunity for him, right? Like the same thing with Leicester again. The easiest opportunity for him to put his name on the papers, as maybe you might say, he kind of blows it.
Yeah, and he hit the post as well in the first half. Interesting. He's just not someone. He's obviously not someone who's got the confidence to. I don't know. I'm just surprised because I thought it was split the difference between Emerson and him, and I'm happy.
Let it go, Sonny. Let it go.
No, come on, man.
No, Ellie. No, Dave, what are you talking about? Ellie is loving this as well. I know Ellie is loving this. She's like, yes, Sean. Go on, Sean. Keep going, Sean. Okay. I completely agree.
I'll trust the poll. You guys watch the game as well.
Who do you think deserves it, Shani?
I think I'd give it to Emerson on balance, because I think Emerson had a fantastic result. But I also think I'm levered a little bit towards him because he's had such a hard time. And so maybe I'm favouring him a little bit because he's, we expected so little and we got so much. But
why I give it to him, Shawnee? I think because he done both sides of the game today. On the ball, he was brilliant, and off the ball, I thought he was brilliant. Whereas the likes of Davies, was good at blocks and getting away some headers and stuff, but on the ball, he wasn't great. Whereas Emerson was great doing both aspects of the game, I thought.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm happy for Emerson to have it. I'm just surprised that Romero gets the second nod versus Højbjerg. But I'm happy to lean on the thoughts of the public. So that's all good.
I'm also surprised, Sean. I'm very touched that you also are surprised, because it's knowing that the Højbjerg fan club has gained maybe perhaps one more member, Ellie. So let's absolutely celebrate in that regard. But Jerome, honestly, this super chat celebrates the vibes that we should all be showing right now, shows the positivity we should all be expressing right now. Jerome is leading by example here. He's also doing the opposite of an I told you so. He's doing an I was proving wrong, which was just even more humble. And so I much say Jerome, very, very generous, but also being a pure example, I must say, of the Harris Army as well, Jerome. Really pick yourself up.
Big up, Jerome. Big up. Everyone has got to be proud today. Everyone's got to be proud.
Dark Sun G saying, we got 8 points off of the top 2 teams in the Premier League. Come on, you Spurs. It's what I spoke about earlier in the pre-match build-up, Dark Sun G, was it seems like we almost back ourselves more when we are the underdog in certain scenarios, especially against the best teams in the Premier League, the teams that are considered the best in the world. It's almost like these are the teams that we're like, I wish we played them every week. You know, it feels like when we come up against the best teams in the world, when we come up against teams that are much less of our ability, or, you know, maybe teams that, you know, are more underdogs compared to us, it seems like that's when we struggle. But when we're the underdogs, Dark Sunji, we seem to be just play out of our skin. I don't really know what it is. Maybe it's just the pressure's off. Maybe the pressure's on and that's what they like. I don't really know how to explain it anymore, Dark Sunji. I really don't. But big up, my man. I really do appreciate your support. Al Ben saying Emerson plays decent in certain areas, but he has to be the worst crosser of a football in history. We could have been out of sight. He has to go. Al, what's really sad about this is this was probably one of his best performances when it comes to crossing of a football, I think, of the entire season, Al. So I agree with you entirely. His crossing of a football is absolutely shocking in every single way. But this was probably the best performance I've ever seen from him in terms of delivery from those wide areas. Sean, would you agree with me? I think this was actually the best one of all the lot that to pick from.
Well, sorry, mate. It's Al Ben's comment.
Yeah.
So I'm behind on the comment. I'm trying to see it. So Emerson plays decent in certain areas, but he has to be the worst crosser of the ball. He could have been out of sight. He has to go.
I agree with him generally, but this was hilariously the best one to pick from if you're looking for Emerson crossing highlights.
Yeah. His highlight reel, like before Emerson even gets off of the coach, when he gets back to London this evening, Twitter will have released his own highlight reel onto Twitter, and it will be an extended highlight reel because he was responsible. He got the key pass or whatever it was for the goal. Listen, I agree with Al Ben. Well, you know what? I'm not in like. Part of me is like,
I agree with him generally. What I'm trying to say is I agree with him generally, Sean, but I think I agree that he is still a terrible crosser of the ball. But I think what's funny about Al Ben's comment here is that what makes it more sad about what he's saying is that this is actually the best
saying
game
it given the best performance.
This is the best game he's had.
No, but you know what? I asked the question at halftime, and maybe it's not the right time to reflect on it, but maybe we'll do that during the week with you guys. But maybe because Emerson put in a good shift against Leicester. And he put in a good shift today, a really good shift today, the best shift I think I've seen him play. Yeah. And so is it worth contemplating whether or not it just takes time for a player who's, you know, brand new to a league, brand new to a language, brand new to a team, and who's been brought to play in a specific role, that's been asked to play in something else? Have we been a little bit harsh? And maybe are we seeing now the fact that he's had more time in training and that generally his performances are starting to get better? Have we written him off too soon? Because I think there's a player there. Like maybe he's not there. There's maybe I don't know. Maybe let's not maybe dwell on it.
I think he's perfectly.
I think consistency. If he can show a bit of consistency over the next what's left, 3 games now. You know, if he could show a bit of consistency over the next 3 games, I would think you'd say maybe there's a player starting to emerge there.
Yeah.
But look, at the end of the day, look, I suppose actually that is a conversation we'll have to have during the week. We'll have to go into debt on it for sure. But
yeah, good point.
It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one because look, Kyle Walker was loaned out at 22 on loan at Aston Villa, you know, and this guy has had to come in to a non-settled team and stuff like that. So it's a very interesting one to have. People in the chat, get your answers in. Let us know.
I mean,
I just think I think maybe, but do you not think maybe like we still go and find a right wing back improvement in the summer,
Yes.
but maybe we don't. Maybe we keep Doherty and keep Emerson, and then let 3 of them figure it out. You know, like almost have a third, like, you know what I mean? Like maybe go and find it, because if you have a Jed Spence or someone in who could be 19, 20 years old as well, then maybe you could, the 3 of them could all be competing for spots. I don't know. I just feel like
Doherty's 31 years old anyway, so I think that's actually the right way to think about it, Sean. Actually, you can't, because Doherty, is he really reliable to have only 2 right wing backs? Maybe it's not reliable to have Doherty as a backup right wing back if you don't have another one just in case. So I kind of agree with you there, Sean. I do. And to be honest, being one of Emerson's biggest backers this season, it's been an absolute roller coaster.
It's been a long shift.
90% of the time, 90% of the time, 90% of the time, I was, making excuses for him that were never needed. But it's good to see him in games like this. When I even said in the beginning of the show with you, Sean, like, this is a huge game for Emerson, to really prove like whether he is good enough in these big games, because he has been consistently good in these big games. But I think this is the one that's the most important, and he's somehow come out as the man of the match, in this big game. Brilliant. And I think all I asked for him was a 6 out of 10. That's all I asked. I think I
against Luis Diaz as well. Like against Luis Diaz, against one of the most electrifying players in the Premier League. He did a shift defensively. He was fantastic in the air, like he regularly is. But he did get forward. He found himself weirdly out of position. I think it was from the corner that we had prior to, to what happened, and he was like doing the kind of like the sweeper role. And then obviously the ball got sent back, and he found and Lloris found him, and he found that magical ball out to Harry Kane for the goal. I think you have to kind of. I'm super proud. I'm so happy for him as well, and I can't wait to see how long his highlight reel is today on Twitter.
It's going to be fun.
Will it exceed? He's going to have to put it up on YouTube. He's going to have to put up his own channel.
He might have to put out. He might have to put out a part 1 and a part 2.
Completely agree, but really do appreciate it, Al. And I must say, Al, I completely agree. But like I said, this was actually weirdly the best highlight reel of crosses to pick from when it comes to Emerson Royale. Footy Clips Daily is a member for 3 months, and he's saying, fantastic result. You always want more, but hey ho.
Yeah.
It's probably right. I think we have to look back on what this result really means. We needed to at least get a point, because if we hadn't gotten a point, Footy Clips, we'd be in a tougher position than we really are now. Probably the momentum that we even got from this in the first place is huge. I think you're right, Footy Clips. I mean, we all want more than the point, because we know we deserved more than that, but a point still goes such a long way. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, big up.
The bottom dude is saying, Ben Davies, man of the half. Romero everywhere. The heart that this team has shown today deserves more support and respect. I don't care where we finish in the table now. Come on, you Spurs. Proud of this team. That last part I just want to ram home here, where it's like Carl Simpson said before, it seems like top 5 is at least secured by now, which is just everybody, I would say, celebrate, because I know we all want top 4, but who was really back in top 4 at the beginning of the season, probably apart from this delusional channel and this delusional group of guys. So, I mean, you must already celebrate, because some people were expecting us to be below 10th. Some people were expecting us to get relegated. Some people were thinking, there was no reason to even support Spurs anymore at the beginning of this season, considering where we are right now, and that all it pretty much is going to be 5th and above from here. I must say, everybody, celebrate. Buy an Antonio Conte style pizza, whatever it may be. I completely agree with the bottom dude there. But Dave, he is saying Ben Davies, man of the half.
I think second half, I thought he was incredible. Absolutely incredible second half. Some very important blocks, getting some headers out the way. I thought he was absolutely incredible second half. I actually thought he'd done very well helping Session out for a little period there with Mo Salah trying to cut inside him for a couple of times. Look, absolutely unbelievable first half. Worst player in the first half, best player in the second half. But I thought he had a very good second half. And look,
10 clearances over the entire game, 4 block shots. Right, he won half. He only lost the ball at the end at halftime. I called it. I had 9 9 possessions lost in the first half, only 11 overall. So he only lost the ball twice in the second half. He increased his passing accuracy was still poor, 57%. But I thought he was better than we gave him credit for over the 90 minutes. But I agree with you, Dave. Yeah, second half he was awesome.
All you can do is just ask him to improve on the first half performance, and that's what he done. So credit to the guy. Worst player on the pitch first half, probably one of the best players on the pitch in the second half. Unbelievable. And Romero, I agree. I think he was everywhere. I think when people go back and watch the game and see how many actual tackles he got up, doubling up with Emerson, and I thought he had a very good game defensively. To be honest with you, look, one. I think there was one Ricky moment in the first half, but apart from that, cool on the ball and an absolute savage. And the best part was the one where Mane was pulling out in the first half because he did not want to. I mean, it just goes to show that his reputation is starting to precede him a little. But the bottom do again. I just can't help but ram at home, just like Jack. Look, people were falling away from this club in their droves under Nuno. In their droves. No one gave us a hope and help. Pundits, fans, nobody. Today's the day to be proud. Top 4 is on. It's well and truly on.
Guys, I just want to be a little bit just for this. I'm not that I'm into stats, but just for the purposes of it, if you don't mind. Christian Romero, only 8 clearances versus Davies 11. 1 block shot, 1 interception, only 1 tackle. He was dribbled past once. He only won 2 out of 6 ground duels. He won 3 out of 4 in the air. He lost the ball 15 times, which is more than Davies as well. His pass accuracy was better, but his long ball accuracy was he only got 1 out of 5. Stats. I'm not sure if the stats matter to anybody. They don't necessarily matter to me because I've been making notes. So I've got my own stats to think back on. But Christian Romero, according to the stats, was nowhere near as good as Ben Davies over the 90 minutes, which is why I'm sticking with my shout. Ben Davies was Romero shouldn't be second on the man of the match list.
I think he should. I think he should. I think he's more reliable than Ben Davies. And I'll be honest with you. Look, I've always said this. I do like stats. Don't get me wrong. Jack's kind of giving me no option but to like stats. But I also look with the C&I test, and I do think Romero done more to affect the whole game. Look, Davies excellent defensively, but overall, all round, I thought Romero was better. Like I said, I think, look, Davies had an amazing second half, but the first half, he was absolutely woeful.
I think the
one thing I don't think he was woeful first half.
He was. How many times did he just kick the ball away?
He wasn't good with the ball, but he was great. He was great when they had the ball. He made I think it was 7 clearances.
Defender has to be good on the ball too.
At least,
okay. Yeah.
To settle this right here, if James from Spurs Related is watching, I at one stage, I thought Ben Davies as well, like Sean thought, a few games ago, I thought Ben Davies had a sensational performance, actually croaked up a bit, talking about how good a performance he actually had. I have a feeling, James, if you are listening from Spurs Related, Sean might be doing a similar thing here. And I must say, I kind of got to back here, Sean, Dave, because he's having, a moment where he's just appreciating Ben Davies, and you're not letting him have it, Dave. He's just trying to appreciate Ben Davies. I was doing it at one stage where I was trying to show Ben Davies a bit of love, and nobody
let me have my moment, Dave.
Any respect, Sean. Nobody was showing me any respect when I was trying to just give Ben Davies a bit of love. And Sean, I'm seeing myself in your shoes right now, and I'm gonna back you right here. I'm gonna back you right here. Even though I don't feel as passionately about you about this one, I found myself in your position at one stage. So
I'm just saying that Ben Davies, I think, was the best defender, and yes, he could have done better when he had the ball.
Who hasn't scored or performed in about 4 weeks, 5 weeks? Let's put that one out there.
Let me have it, Dave! Jesus Christ!
No, I'll let you have it. I'll come back when
you just need a more passion rant. You need to throw in a few more tears like I did. You need to throw a few tears in there.
Go on, you two can sound off.
David! No, fair enough.
We'll get Sean for the player ratings. That's what we'll do. We get James and Sean for the player ratings, and James will understand where I'm coming from. But Sebas Wolf, and also I must say to Bottom Duda, just like who was it from Jerome Super Chat from before, and to Bottom Duda's here, I must say are exactly the right sort of takeaways that I think you should be having from this football match and this result. So to Bottom Duda and Jerome, really appreciate your support, but I must say the takeaways that you guys have had are absolutely spot on. Sebas Wolf saying, guys, we have played good Conte ball, needs to be backed. Look how we are playing with the players we have. Come on, you Spurs. Is this just another example? I mean, I feel like we've seen this whole time that Conte needs to be back, because the fact that we're even competing from top four in the first place with this squad of players shows that Conte should be back. Because imagine what he could do with an actual semblance of a squad. Imagine what he could do with actual squad depth. I mean, the ceiling is unimaginable. But Sebas, I agree with you. I think we need to ram that home. I mean, him getting these sort of results away from home at Anfield shows what Conte is capable of, David.
Yeah.
Or Sean, whichever one.
No, go on. Shani can go first.
No, yeah, listen, I totally agree. I was, if I'm entirely honest, if you listen to me on I'm not sure about the over prediction on this channel, but on the various channels I've been on this week, I actually thought Tottenham were well worthy of a potential massive upset. I put down 2-1 on most of my predictions on various channels. I thought Tottenham played fantastic. I think Tottenham are a team, we've said it 1,000 times, I think Tottenham are a team that suit to play against teams that don't care about the opposition, that are confident enough in their own aggression that they can, whatever the other team are doing, that they'll outperform. Like we've seen it this season that, Manchester City, we've taken 6 points from. Liverpool, we've now taken 2 points from. There's not another team in the Premier League, including Manchester City or Liverpool, that have done as well against the top two teams as we have done. We're undefeated against the top two teams this year. And that is, something that, we should absolutely give ourselves or give the team a pat on the back for. Tottenham struggle against teams that worry about Tottenham. Tottenham do really well against teams that don't care about Tottenham. And, Conte should absolutely take a pat on the back. Also, by the way, we haven't even spoken about Sessegnon. I can't believe I forgot about Sessegnon when giving out the 4 names of man of the match, because I actually thought he was phenomenal today. And he hasn't got a shout. He hasn't got any, we haven't been speaking about him very much in the post-match analysis. I thought Ryan Sessegnon today did so well, so very well against Trent Alexander-Arnold, against Konate, and against Henderson. He got the ball. He drove at the opposition for the first time. We're seeing a different side to Sessegnon. We know Sessegnon's really good defensively, but today we saw him. We know he can cross the ball well, but today we saw him get the ball and drive at the players, at Trent Alexander-Arnold, and do really well as well. Outpace Trent, outturn Trent. He was his first time, like the ball, when the ball came across to him for the goal, it was a first time, left foot, just perfect pass, pinpoint accurate pass across the sunny. I thought Ryan Sessegnon was fantastic. And I don't know what the question was. I've forgotten what the question was in this rant, but essentially, if it was about, how much credit should we give to the team and to Conte to doing for getting a result against Liverpool, 100%, because we're set up. We have a team that's capable of beating anybody on their day. The only problem with Tottenham is we have a team that's also capable of being frustrated by really poor and average teams who set up and set up to play against us defensively. But today is a day to really be proud, to smile, to suck it in, to enjoy, because top four we could have been blown out of the water today. And whatever happens tomorrow with Arsenal, all we need now, if we beat Arsenal in the North London derby, all we need is Arsenal to drop a point against, or to not win against Newcastle or Everton.
Yeah.
As long as we do our job against Burnley and Norwich, we're in the Champions League next season. But either way, today was a day to celebrate. I'm sorry, that was a massive rant.
I just want to add to your point. I think most importantly as well is that we have a manager who can drive these players out there to put in performances like this. Someone that can motivate them, get them up for games. He has the tactics for it. Someone that can build the foundations of this club to turn us into a European elite football club. We have all the infrastructure you need for it. Now we just need the players. We have the manager. We have the guy up above him in Paratici. I think he's actually very, very good at his job. I know some people call him Paratici, but we have all the right ingredients now. We just need the cash to back Conte. Now it doesn't have to.
Backing Conte. That was it, wasn't it? Backing Conte. Yeah, sorry.
But we just have to back Conte because you have the guy. You have the guy that will get the very best out of players, and we've seen that throughout this season.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Moving on to, we have a lot of super chats still to get through, and in fact, I've actually lost, I think, a couple, but we do have Rob Coins here, and he is saying, everybody, I'm buying you all around. I'm back spying. We got to win Thursday, and Harris Army, leave Royale and Moon Boots. And Ben, Can't wait for Thursday. Absolutely love it, Rob, and really, really generous. I must say, he also said as well, Jack, he said, meet me up in Cape Cod at some stage. So sounds
Wow.
like there could be a huge Harris Army get together over in the Cape Cod area. Sounds absolutely spectacular, Rob. And I must say, I'm even blessed to be able to go to Cape Cod. Thank God that the grandparents decided to settle down there 40 years ago, because nowadays it would be impossible for me to get over there. So I'm very thankful for them being able to make that sort of investment 40 or 50 years ago, beyond, but way before I was even born.
Yeah.
So, Rob, I'm looking forward to it. And I must say, maybe the rounds might be on you, but a lobster sandwich maybe is on me. A clam chowder could be on me.
Sounds
So don't you
delicious.
worry, Rob. Yeah,
Can I
sounds
come?
glorious.
That sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
I think he even asked for you to come up. I think he still thinks you're in New York, Sean. So I think he wants you.
Where's Cape Cod? Where is it?
Somewhere in America.
Cape Cod is that, if you know how Massachusetts looks, Massachusetts has that part that looks like, a bicep. And this little bicep part is Cape Cod.
Okay. I'm going to be in New York in like October for work stuff. I've got lots of clients in New York, so I'll come and meet you guys. I'm not sure if Cape Cod will be a good place to visit in October, but I'll come and see you, Jack. Anyway,
Rob and I will find a way. We'll find a way. At least, maybe, who knows? Maybe Rob, takes the train up, but who knows? But Rob, really do appreciate it. Extremely generous as well. He's buying us all around as well, Dave. And Rob's been extremely generous today, and he's been an absolute fan throughout the watch along. He's been in here the whole time as well, and he's also telling people to leave Royale and Moon Boots alone.
Yeah, look, first of all, I want to say it's good to see him back smiling, but not him. I know every Spurs fan is back smiling now, and it's great to see it, considering where we were, dark times during the season, to see everybody come the end of the season with a big smile on their face and enjoying what's going on right now. It's brilliant to see. But look, I even feel bad kind of picking at Ben Davies. A little bit. I wasn't picking at him. I just didn't think he was the. I'm not even getting into it. He's right. Look, today's not a day to criticize any players whatsoever. Today is just a day to big them all up. From 1 to 11, from 1 to 13 or 14, we made 3 subs. Everybody deserves the plaudits today. Everybody,
apart from Harry Winks.
Well, yeah, everybody apart from Harry Winks. Right. Unlucky 13. But every single person deserves plaudits for that performance today. We've seen this team turn up to teams and rip them apart. We made them look average, if I'm honest. I thought we made them look average. So there's no point in criticizing anybody today. Praise only. We've done a lot of criticizing over the last 2.5 years, and we've got to learn to praise and give credit where it's due. And today's one of them days. Big up, Robbie. I hope you're keeping well. And although Mayo got knocked out of the Connacht Championships, you still have a chance at Sam, my man.
Absolutely. After Rob, Dave, I'm not sure if you've kept it, but I know I missed one.
It's gone, but there's Dark Sun G. He says, we drew with a second-tier Liverpool at home and drew with a first-tier Liverpool away. This is a Conte effect. We survived using Winks for 12 minutes. Man City win tomorrow with Leeds for the best weekend for once. So, Jack, basically what he's saying is we drew with a Liverpool team at home. And, this is the Conte effect, that Conte's managed to get a result in both games. And he really, the fact that even we brought in Winks and we still survived.
No, I mean, he's probably just doing that, Dark Sun G, just to, show that he can, still to this day, get results, with, the dross that he has on the bench. He's like, look, guys, even though your heart's here in your mouth, even though you feel like it's already ridiculous for even in this position, look, guys, it's almost like, Dave, you're riding a bike. It's like, look, I can do it with no hands. I can do it with no legs, on the wheels. That's what he's doing by putting Winks and Sanchez on. He's saying, look, guys, I can still get a result by throwing this, dross onto the pitch. Yeah. So maybe Conte's just showing off. Dark Sun G. Maybe he's just kind of, showboating a bit by putting, Winks on. Because if I were Karen Klopp on the sidelines, Dave, I'd be a bit humiliated seeing someone like Winks come on, 12 minutes, before even the whistle's been blown, and you still don't get, that winner. That would be a bit embarrassing if you ask me. So I think that's what he's going for. Just a bit of shithousery towards the likes of Karen Klopp and whatnot. Just showing like, listen, you're able to bring on Naby Keita and other quality players like Jota on, off the bench. Look what I have. I have Harry Winks. This is what I'm going to throw on, onto the field. So it's just probably him just, taking, a bit of a gag at Klopp, if you ask me, Dark Sun G. Completely agree, my man.
100%. And Shawnee, he also, to finish it off, it's a big one as well. It's the 10 Korean, my man. Really appreciate it. He says, Sean, Man City win tomorrow with Leeds as well, and it'll be the best week ever for once. Would you agree?
Yeah, 100%. You know, I'm not a fan of Liverpool, so I hate like I said earlier, all my friends are Liverpool fans. So this tastes a little bit sweet to spoil their party today.
I can't wait to ruin people.
Yeah, I mean, I love my friends, but the arrogance of them over the years when they weren't winning anything was unbearable when I was growing up. And now they've started to become the world's best. It's just gone to a level where I don't even talk to them that much. So, like, it's outrageous how much I have. No, I can't stand them. I cannot stand them, especially London Liverpool fans.
Oh.
Like, it's just ugh. So yes, when Man City win tomorrow, come on, I'm a blue for the morning, and I'm a Yorkshireman for the what is it? I'm a Lancashire man for the morning, and I'm a Yorkshire man for the afternoon, or whatever. Whenever Man City are playing, I'm not sure what time they're playing at. But essentially, you know, their main priority is obviously for Leeds to do us a favour, mate. But you know what? Man City also owe us, because we beat them twice this season. They thought that, you know, that losing to us was going to be the reason why they lost the league. But just because Tottenham are Tottenham, we're not. We'll spread out awesome victories around, right? And so we'll go and draw against Liverpool, should have won, and then we'll hand City the title. You know, it's brilliant. Tottenham are the people that we are the dream ruiners. We crush teams' dreams.
We may not make dreams come true, but we certainly crush dreams. Keep yourself up, brother. I really appreciate the support. And he also, another one just after, I'm not Jacko, what's the latest one you have? But he says Sun scored 3 goals in 4 matches versus Liverpool. Wow. And Dark Sun G, you know the importance more than anybody of results in this, because your outland is a Liverpool fan. Let me know how he's feeling right now. You know, I'd say he probably hates you. He probably wants to put you up for adoption or something, Dark Sun G, right now. You know? But look,
absolutely.
You know,
and I must say, Sean, he must not like Dark Sun G. If he doesn't like those London Liverpool fans, sounds like he might not be, you know, a big fan of John Oliver, might not be a big fan of, you know, kind of Lawrence McKenna and all those guys. So Dark Sun G, you know, it seems like everybody's in that, you know, sort of crowd. You know, a lot of Liverpool fans just rub people off the wrong way. So Dark Sun G, you're not alone, my man, not alone, like Sean was saying.
No, big up Dark Sun G. And look, Sonny, 3 goals in 4 matches versus Liverpool. He stepped up again today. I'm absolutely buzzing for him. 20 goals now, 2 behind Mo Salah, 3 games to go. Can it be done? Yes, it can, Dark Sun G. Hopefully he gets it done, brother. Again, apologize for not getting him up on screen. You know, sometimes when we bang on for too long, it's my fault. Sometimes I don't stop talking. We lose the super chat, so that's my fault. But we make sure we get we address them. Faz Radfar says super display to all bodies on the line. Lucky LFC. And look, I agree with you, my man. Look, bodies on the line back there. It's what we're not used to seeing. The last couple of weeks, we've seen them turn their bodies, get out of the way. The ball look like they're being squirted with a water gun. But the day they stood up like men and done what they're supposed to, which is go full front, body on the line. And that's all you can ask for. I believe Liverpool got lucky. Look, it was deflected goal. They got very, very lucky. We could admit that at the end. They got away with one today. But at the end of the day, it's a great point for us, my man. Absolute legend, and big yourself up. We're up to the bottom duty now, Jack. Do you have that one?
I don't have the bottom duties either. That was the one I was very concerned about, because that was the one that I missed. It's just my chat. You know, I've been in charge of the chat today, just randomly refreshed, and there's so many of you in here that I can't even keep you all on one screen. So that's what happened, Dave. Yeah, take the bottom duty,
and then we've got Tala Ahmed member as well. So the bottom duty says, and big up the bottom duty. Really appreciate the support, brother. He says, wait for the second Italian maestro to beat Klopp in the Champions League final now. Another great result when Sean did the watch along on this channel. So Jack will hand the first part to you, and then we'll get Shawnee and the second part to Sean.
You know, the bottom duda, Dave, say that first part again with the bottom duda. It's with the watch along.
The second Italian maestro to beat Klopp in the Champions League final. So Ancelotti, this gas smoker.
That's pretty hilarious, bottom dude. I never thought about that. Maybe he hasn't figured out the Italians, you know, Jurgen Klopp. But to be fair, like that Real Madrid performance was pretty sensational. The thing with Carlo Ancelotti is, he's the coolest guy on the sidelines, probably in the entire football business, where Antonio Conte is probably the most stressed man on the sidelines in the entire Conte business. So two different kind of ways of going about it, but at the same time, two different master classes nonetheless. Certainly, absolutely, to bottom dude. I completely agree, and really, really generous throughout this whole watch long, really generous throughout the week, just throws in, Dave, so many great comments as well, like this one really engages the whole Harris Army, Dark Sunji, to bottom duda, and so many of you more. Really, really thankful for you all, because not only are you so generous to the channel, but you do keep the discussions going as well. Really do appreciate you both.
Big up, big up. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate everybody playing their part today. Even Shawnee and Sean the Bolton Do It says, another great result when Sean did the watching on this channel. So
I'm not sure if that's suggesting that I've got like some sort of like win ratio. I'm not entirely sure.
Just the stats, man. We'll have to get him onto it.
Yeah, well, actually will.
I've been on most of the games. Yeah, I can't remember the last game I wasn't on. Oh, the Brentford and the Brighton game I wasn't on, and we didn't do well for either of those games. Maybe that's why. Like every time, of recent, the two games we've lost, the two games I wasn't on for. So maybe this one. Oh, you know what? That's why Dave and Jack need me to stay on the channel. Big up the bottom, dude. Love you, my friend.
Good man.
Love that.
We have to find out Sean's win ratio. We have to. But big up the bottom. Ahmed, member for 2 months. Big up, Tan Ahmed. I hope you're keeping well. He says we're all going to be Leeds fans tomorrow. 100%, my man.
Big up, Tala.
We are Lily White fans tomorrow, my man. We really need to. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. And if that happens,
think as well,
I'm buzzing.
I think as well, Adrian Chia has said maybe these are ones that we might have missed. Anybody that did throw in one that we might have missed, please just put it in the comments. Don't send in another one. Just put it in the comments and we'll just read them aloud, because it is on me, everybody. You can blame Jack. Adrian Chia saying, Poole made plenty of tactical fouls the whole game. It was probably in most part Fabinho. I would probably say Adrian. I think you're more than right, but Fabinho was the one that was making all the tactical fouls, and he seems to just get away with it as well. He's very, very kind of sneaky about it, and seems to just always be on the ref's, right side. It seems like the ref just gives, players like Fabinho, 2 or 3 different passes. Maybe then on the 4th one, they'll maybe think about, the yellow, maybe give them another one. And by the 5th or 6th foul, you're just practically screaming at the TV just to give them a card, at a certain stage. So I think Fabinho most guilty of that. Adrian Chia, probably kind of similar to the likes of Fernandinho. Fernandinho is one of those players as well. Just somehow would just do 1,000 tactical fouls and never get a yellow card until like the 86th minute, when it never even mattered. So Adrian Chia, more than agree. He also put in another one saying, Poole in the title race only because we took 6 points off City. Is it ruined? What would you guys say? No chance anymore for the likes of Liverpool? Is the title race ruined?
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, Man City aren't dropping any more points. So
I think City will be hungry after getting defeat in the Champions League for sure. And you're absolutely 100%, Adrian. Look, at the end of the day, we spoiled the quadruple. That's all that matters. Now we just need Ancelotti to play his part in the Champions League. And I would actually give them the FA Cup, because I don't want Chelsea winning it. Definitely don't. But big up, Adrian. We have just missed 2 from Darkstone G.
And then another one to, Moondog saying good evening, guys, as well. Just a very small and generous one, though, still nonetheless. Just
did he bet today? Did you bet today, Moondog?
Yeah, he did. He had his bets on. They didn't come in, but it's coming. It's coming. Burnley, Norwich, 30 games. It's coming. I can feel it. Maybe Dyer like next week in the North London Derby on Thursday. Who knows, Moondog? Who knows?
All right, but I do have Dark Sun G saying I have these ones now. I do have these ones now. David, once City wins tomorrow, we can give it to them. Is that the one you have, Dave?
To be honest with you, I'll give it to them anyway. I just hate Liverpool, and the fact that I can revel in it spoiling the quadruple. I mean, I'm giving it to them because they all thought they were going to thump us this week. None of them texted me in the build-up because they were all saving it for after, all my friends. My phone's actually relatively quiet. It's only Spurs fans chirping. And that's the way it bloody should be. Everyone, I know you're watching, my friends. I know you're watching. Your doorbell will be ringing. I'll be there.
Yeah. Love it, Dark Sun G. And I think I have all the ones back that I can put on screen now again. So everybody, if I did still miss one, or if we did still miss one, don't even put in another super chat. Just put it in the comments and we'll just put it up on screen and talk about it. nonetheless. But really do appreciate all the support so far. I think there are just so many in the house right now. So anybody that is in here, smash that like button while you're here. Ride the vibes of the Harris Army, and we'll keep on going. But Dark Sun G again saying this just shows 3 signings got us 8 points versus the top 2. That is actually kind of insane to think about. Even the fact that, again, Bentancur didn't have that great of a game, but we still saw the difference between Winks and Bentancur the moment Winks came on. Really just showed you still, like, when Bentancur still didn't have the greatest of games, just shows you the huge parallel, or just the huge ridiculous difference between the two. Kulusevski is just continuing just to absolutely destroy players. The highlight reel from Kulusevski, at least on the Tecker standpoint, has been absurd, at least between Leicester and this game. But yeah, I mean, Dave Darkson, she's right. 3 signings have gotten us more points than most teams have against this top 2.
Look, I don't want to overgloat because we could end up just missing out on top 4, but I wouldn't put it necessarily down to not signing the wee back. But I mean, your boy did call the January transfer window a 9 out of 10, and everyone gave me stick and laughed at me. But I mean,
I didn't. I was there with you, bro.
No, you were.
I didn't give it a 9. I gave it an 8. I think, or 7 or something. But I was on the same reasons why you gave it a 9. I was giving it the same, but just on a slightly lower schedule.
And the reason being is just purely because we got in quality over quantity. We didn't make the mistakes we've made in other windows, and it gives us a very good slate to work off this summer. And I could see the progression. Now, look, at the end of the day, I could end up eating my words. Daniel Levy might not provide the funds that is maybe
he's going to
might not stay. I believe he will, Sean. And look, I hope he will. I believe he's probably been a bit rocked by Brian and his protests. And I think bringing in Paratici was maybe the first step in terms of signings, getting in Conte, a manager like Conte, and now we just need to back it up with the transfer funds.
Do you worry though? Do you worry, Dave? Sorry to interrupt to ask you a question. I'm a little bit worried. I've seen all the news this week. All of the Twitter journalists saying that not only is there a shift in the focus from young with resale value to made and ready to play, but also there's another shift allegedly that says it doesn't depend on Champions League. Even if we finish 5th, every penny that's available is going to go. And whilst that sounds positive and great, I am a little bit worried that the difference between finishing 5th and 4th, even if that's true, given that Man United are going to go through a massive rebuild, I know that they're not going to be able to offer Champions League either, but we're going to try and sign defenders. Chelsea are going to need to sign, 2 centre backs to replace Rudiger and Christensen. Are you worried that not being able to offer Champions League, even if the money's there, means that we'll get gazumped on a value basis by some of the other clubs that can offer what we might not be able to, even if we've got the funds to pay for them?
I think if Arsenal get it, it'll be a concern because you're looking at the clubs. It kind of puts us 3rd in the pecking order in terms of London, doesn't it? You'll have Chelsea, you'll have Arsenal, then you'll have Tottenham. So I think in terms of that, it will. But I think if we have identified our targets and Chelsea and Arsenal don't want some of our targets, I believe we'll pull them. I mean, we pulled Romero in the Europa Conference League. We pulled Kulusevski and Bentancur here with no European football in January. So I do believe we can get these players in. Look, Tottenham's a big pull. Tottenham has always been a big club. We've pulled in the likes of Klinsmann, and you go through the years, we've got in some incredible signings. It's just we haven't added to them and done enough over the past. But I do think the players will still come here 100%. But again, I mean, players that are ready to play, that could still be like a Jed Spence. He's been playing all season down in the Championship and being unreal. You can still get young players in, but they're ready to play because they've had a lot of game time, a lot of exposure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I hope you're right. I'm a little bit worried. I think the difference between being able to offer Champions League, if we can offer Champions League plus Conte, plus we have the money, plus we have the stadium, plus we have the training ground, plus we have the renewed spirit, all that stuff, plus we keep Harry Kane, blah, 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 blah. I think that, we can go and get Pau Torres. We can go and get De Vrij. We can go and get Conrad Lima pretty easily. Then we can go and get, a Lautaro Martinez, those sorts of players. If we can't offer Champions League and somebody else comes in for De Vrij, like a Chelsea, I think he might go there. If someone else comes in for a Lautaro Martinez, like an Arsenal who need a striker, he might go there, So I just feel like there's like, I'm with you. I hope it's enough, but I'm a little back of my mind, I'm thinking, Arsenal's not that much different of a draw to Tottenham.
Yeah.
They got a good stadium, they got a good fan base, they got a good everything else as well, and they got the money. So yeah, of course they are to us. But if you're Lautaro Martinez, do you want to go and be first choice at Arsenal or second choice at Tottenham?
Yeah.
And if Tottenham can only offer Europa League,
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm worried about. That's what
if
I'm worried
Arsenal,
about.
like I said, if Arsenal and Chelsea finish in, Arsenal finished third, Chelsea finished third, Arsenal finished fourth, we're down the pecking order in London, and of course that'll have a knock-on effect. But if it's in terms of targets that maybe they're not looking at, that we can bring in and that from another team that maybe in the Champions League, I do think we have the draw to get them in terms of everything. Antonio Conte, they know they're going to be looked after in terms of the training complex, the hotel that's there, and everything else. Look, it'd be, but again, that's a discussion for another day.
Another day, yeah. 100%.
Del Support saying we should have won. Sonny should have stayed until the end of the game. Del Support, I know we should have won, my man. Believe me, I'm still even thinking about this to the stage, thinking about the chances that we missed, especially Højbjerg, who, again, another situation, Del Support, where he has such a brilliant game, but the one moment where it's actually easiest for him to be the hero, he decides to not be the hero. It's almost like he's that humble, it seems like, Del Support.
He tried to square
Sonny,
it.
Yeah, he tried to be unselfish when he really shouldn't have been. It actually was harder on him by being unselfish, probably. It was actually a lot harder to be unselfish. Yeah. And Del Support, I know Sonny, maybe to get the winner, you want Sonny to be on till the end of the game, but Sonny just put his heart and every single blood, sweat, and tear that he had out on that pitch, and he was absolutely knackered by the end of the game. I don't even know if he could still stand by the end of the game. He put so much effort out there, but Del Support, I do agree, especially to get that winner. But Bergwijn, if maybe a certain touch or maybe a certain bounce went his way, he almost had a good chance there, Del Support. But I do know what you mean. Dark Sun G saying he was in disbelief that they couldn't win with Sun subbed off. And we used Winks and Sanchez. As soon as he seen them subbed off, he was really cocky. Dark Sun G, I think he liked what I had to say, Dave, about the fact that Antonio Conte was showing off by taking off Sonny, showing off by putting on Winks and Sanchez. I think Dark Sun G agrees, Dave.
Yeah, he basically just sending out a bit of a warning shot. Look, you can have all these assets. Well, I've got your number tactically, and look, it probably does actually add more insult to injury to Liverpool that we brought on Winks and Sanchez and we still grinded out the result. I'd say they're absolutely steaming. Oh, they're raging. I know they are. I'd say there's still a few of them sitting in the cop right now, crying, staring out into the pitch, bewildered. I love it. I love reveling off their misery.
I love it, Dark Sunji. And also, Debottom Duda in the comments said Klopp has also lost to Inzaghi as well. So clearly the Italians are Karen Klopp's kryptonite by the looks of it, Dark Sunji and Debottom Duda. There you are. But Dark Sunji, absolutely love that. You know what I mean by that. Seems like, Antonio Conte was just rubbing it in. Dark Sunji, he was just rubbing it in. Ellie saying, so proud of our lads tonight. I was so elated when Sonny slotted it home, and their goal was pretty jammy deflection off of Bentancur. Emerson Royale, there's a player in there, lads. Bloody hell, he was awesome. Ellie, giving a bit of praise to Emerson. I must say, I'm actually quite surprised because I don't think she's given praise to him before. And Ellie, Dave, she probably actually has the best seeing eye test out of anybody. I know you referenced yours, Dave, but I think Ellie probably has the best, to be fair, because, she was on the Højbjerg bandwagon before anybody was, which speaks to her, seeing eye test. But Dave, she said, Emerson, there might be a player in there. Maybe I'll give that to Sean, actually. Sean, you actually brought that up because you were thinking you were actually, perhaps, regretting maybe any, I don't know, Sean. You were at one point saying maybe we should give Emerson another chance.
Oh, I'm just, yeah, I big up Ellie. I just, I don't know. I feel like, look, if you had to swap, if the end of the season was right now and someone came in and bid 25 million for Emerson, 2 weeks ago, last week, everyone would have said, let's get rid of Emerson. He's not good enough. He doesn't fit the model. He's a liability. But against Leicester, I thought he was pretty good. I think it was the best performance. In fact, I remember saying it was the best performance he's put in a Tottenham shirt.
Yeah.
And then today, absolutely eclipsed his performance against an average second-string Leicester team against the Champions League final version of Liverpool, the best team in the world with their best players out, and he was the best player in a Tottenham shirt on the day. And so, look, when you see two performances on the bounce of a player that hasn't done much and that we've been scratching our heads with and saying like, come on, mate, like you got to do this, that, and the other. And I've been saying for ages, whilst everyone thinks he's useless, I'm like, he's not useless. He's actually very good in the air from set pieces against Brentford. He was brilliant in the air. You know, they had 21 corners and he was responsible, I think, from memory, for like clearing 14 of them with his head. Like,
Wow.
so he's got an asset in his ability in the air that, you know, isn't to be taken too lightly, considering that we are vulnerable from the air. And then today he was great defensively against, you know, Diaz, against Jordan Henderson when he pulled out that way, against Thiago when he came out left. Emerson did his job absolutely perfectly. And he was helped by Romero. So I'm not going to say that it was all Emerson, but I thought the pair of them worked really well together. I also thought Emerson did really well working with Kulusevski, which is something we haven't seen before. And going forward, Emerson, you know, usually, you know, I've said this before, Dave, Jack, you know, me and you know, we joke all the time, when he gets the ball and he crosses it in, the best you can hope for is a corner. Actually, today, he crossed the ball in 2 or 3 times.
We got more.
Yeah, we got more. We absolutely got more. And so all I'm saying is I'm not suggesting for a second that my opinion on him has changed, but it's worth a conversation. Right. You know, when we sleep on it, it's worth a conversation. Is the fact that he's improving a sign of is it just a one-off good performance from Emerson? And if so, I still say thank you very much, Emerson. You did really well in a massive game for us. If it's not, if it's more of a sign of the guy is starting to believe in himself, the guy is starting to settle, the guy has had a little bit more time. Every day is another day where he can learn a new position, and he's bedding himself in to a team that, you know, is not his home, in a country that's not his home, in a language he doesn't speak, blah, 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 blah. There's all these reasons why, if this is the start of, if we'll wait and see what he does against Arsenal. If he puts in a mammoth shift against Arsenal, then I absolutely think we need to start thinking, are we sure we want to get rid of this guy? Because actually he's 21 years old. And to your point, Dave, you know, Kyle Walker was 22 before he even came back to Tottenham and started playing. So I'm just saying, let's press pause on the Emerson out story. Let's see how he does against Arsenal. Let's see how he does against Burnley. Let's see how he does against Norwich. And then we'll reflect at the end of the season. And if we see improvements over the next 3 games, then maybe we've got a player there that we shouldn't just write off because he's had a bad first season. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Really well said, Sean. And Ellie, it's time for Emerson to maybe potentially save his future with Spurs. If he wants to have a future with Spurs, Ellie, it's time for him to save it. And Sonny, I mean, he should be elated as well, Ellie. But really appreciate your support today, Ellie. Been top notch today. And Pierre, I wish he just went for goal, Ellie. He's too unselfish, Ellie. He decided to go for the square ball, which probably was harder. He seems to be so unselfish that he can't put away the chances that we need him to. But every other part of the game, he's doing well. But a good performance from our man, PDH today. Big up, Ellie.
He had a great day, and big up, Pelly. Big up. I'd say you're absolutely bouncing around. If you didn't have the champagne open this morning when you were singing me them Spurs songs, you definitely have them open now. Big up, Pelly. Big up. I hope you're really enjoying it. I just want to say quickly, actually, as well, there's a guy there called John Smith. I believe you were in the pre-match build-up saying we were going to get absolutely spanked. Well, now you've come in here with your pants pulled down. Semi-final, you got lucky. Look, don't care if we got lucky. I think you got lucky. But eat my pants, my man, because
we didn't get lucky. We didn't get lucky, John. What are you chatting about, bro? We didn't get lucky.
I was the luckiest.
He's sour. He's absolutely sour. John, listen, man.
Typical Liverpool fan. I bet you're from London. I bet you're from round the corner from where I live in Surrey. Mug.
Never get too big for your boots. Listen, man.
Big up.
Woo! Then they have the party
Ian Cook
already. Idiots.
Ian Cook as well. Just a sec. Ian Cook, he was celebrating. I think it might have been more than 6 months. I think it was more than that, saying we should have won that game, but I will take a point. Proud of the team. Come on, New Spurs. Ian, sorry about missing that membership super chat, my man. But he's proud of the team, Dave, no matter what. And he thinks we should have gotten more from that. But I think, Ian, honestly, it's just it's the same sort of feeling I feel like we had last time against them, at home, where it's just we knew we could have gotten more, but we also have to look at the fact that even just getting the result that we did still speaks to the incredible performance that was put out there. We just got extraordinarily unlucky, just like last time as well when they played at our stadium. Got so unlucky, but Ian, really do appreciate it, and thank you for your patience as well, my man. Thank you, Ian.
Yeah, again, apologize. Like we explained earlier, sometimes the chat just, because there's so many people putting in comments, it just restarts itself and then you lose everything. But look, I'm absolutely buzzing, putting as many comments as people want today. I am absolutely loving life. Big up, Ian. And look, you should be ecstatic with the drama, man. Just ask yourself, how did you feel coming into the game? Did you think we weren't going to get anything? And if you did, you should be ecstatic with the point. Big up, Ian. Really appreciate it, my man.
And to bottom Duda in here with another big one saying, do you feel with so many players improving under Conte, he may want to keep some of these players? He did the same at Inter when he held on to Gagliardini and D'Ambrosio. Who do you think leaves now from the current team? D'Ambrosio has always been one of those players. Just let me nerd out with the bottom Duda real quickly. D'Ambrosio, to bottom Duda, I've never understood how he stayed in that Inter team for this long. He almost seems like a worse version than Højbjerg in terms of like the passion merchancy. It seems like he's just not a good footballer, but just gets into the team no matter what because of that passion that he brings to the team. So D'Ambrosio is a great example. Gagliardini, I guess, fits in there as well. Who gets into that team? Jabatam Duda. Ben Davies sticks around. I mean, if you ask me, Jabatam Duda, I'm not sure if you were a fan of this channel by then, but I actually, before Conte came, Ben Davies was the first one on my list to leave, more than even Harry Winks was.
Jersey, Jack. We just need to get you a Ben Davies jersey and be done with it.
Yeah,
You
probably. Sean and I.
Ben Davies club. You can go in it with Arian.
I mean, Arian, Alex Davies, is probably proud to welcome us as well. So I mean, it's growing day by day. It's growing day by day. But the bottom dude, Ben Davies gets in there. I mean, Moon Boots has had a very rough relationship with this fan base. He's been remarked and been probably applauded by Antonio Conte too many times, and plenty of other examples as well, I would probably say. But yeah, I don't know. I think Ben Davies and Moon Boots are probably the best examples of what we're talking about, like players whose careers have almost been saved by Antonio Conte and are probably going to be sticking around and probably still have a really good role to play next season because of Antonio Conte. So that would be my two answers. But Sean, at the bottom, dude is saying, do you feel with so many players improving under Conte, he may want to keep some of these players? Which one do you think might be a big surprise that he might want to keep?
Well, I think we know he likes Sessegnon, and he's obviously seen something in Sessegnon that a lot of people probably haven't. And if he continues to grow and puts it, for me, Sessegnon has got a world of potential. It's just about him staying fit. So I'm happy for him to stay. I think that. I don't think half of the players that are in I don't think many of the players that are in the team today are going to be sold. I actually think they would just be relegated to squad member players. Right. I think the players he would want to get rid of, if I'm entirely honest, I think maybe Reguilon is looking likely to. I've always said I think that I don't think that Conte trusts Reguilon, or there's something behind the scenes. I'm not sure what it is, but I think that there's something about Reguilon. So on the 11 players that played today, I think most of them will still be a Tottenham player next season, if I'm entirely honest. I think Emerson might be the one that surprises you based on what I've already said, but right, we'll see where we go with that. And then apart from that, I think Davies, Dyer, I think those guys will become. I think they stay. I think if we're going to move on centre backs, we'd move on Sanchez. We might move on, Rodon or something like that. Carter's Vickers, exactly. I don't think many of the players in this squad in 11 today will not be Tottenham players next season, if any at all. If I'm entirely honest.
Yeah, look, I still think we need to upgrade on Dyer. I still think we need to upgrade on Davies.
Upgrade, but keep them, but upgrade on them. Yeah,
upgrade, because what they have proven this season is that they can come in and actually produce something. So, they'd be good to keep around. But I think, look, Sanchez is definitely a possibility going. Rodon is definitely a possibility going. I don't know why. I just don't think Conte likes Reguilon, and which is a shame. Yeah. I actually think Reguilon is a good player. Doherty, Potentially, Harry Winks, say goodbyes now. Anyone that loves him, just
Oh
say
yeah,
now.
he's the only
Way
one,
out the door.
100%. Yeah, and Bergwijn, Bergwijn's gone as well. Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah, correct.
Bergwijn
Yeah,
will be gone because he's just him and Conte are not getting on behind the scenes. He's kicking up a fuss in training and acting the fuck, so he'll be gone, which probably means Lucas might stick around for another season, but I reckon that'll be it. But big up the bottom, big up, my man. I agree with Sean. I don't think many of the 11 will be sold. To be honest with you, the bottom that started today, I think. Look, at the end of the day, look, you also have the likes of Lo Celso to cash in on, and Ndombele this summer as well. You can't have too much of an overhaul. You know, you need to keep some consistency. You just need to add to what we've got, basically. But big up the bottom Duta. I just want to say quickly, I know the Outland is definitely on the Guinness. He says, outstanding defending tonight. Study every club. He says, actually, Real Madrid will study. No, stop there. Every club will study that defense for years to come. Just outstanding. Enjoy the Guinness now, lad. Enjoy it.
You don't get that much from him. No, I don't even know if it is the Guinness, Dave. You don't get that much from him. So maybe it really was that spectacular. Maybe it really was just the performance. Dave, it's just the performance he's been waiting for. Is maybe what
he hates them. He hates Liverpool. I know he is absolutely
what he's been waiting for.
He's probably tucking into a kebab just to celebrate that.
He should be. He should be. If he's not already, he should be. Ellie with a generous one saying, I gave you a tour of my house earlier, Dave, on video. I'm so useless with tech. Højbjerg did the same, messed up in front of goal, but I forgive him because he was at an angle and Harry shouted for it. Oh, maybe, Dave, maybe everybody was in Højbjerg's ear, just screaming for the ball. He had like two people he could have squared it to, basically. So maybe everybody was just in his ear, so he wasn't even thinking about, going for goal there.
No, I get that,
she's saying she had a similar moment today. She's saying she had a similar moment today on the pre-match pump-up.
Yeah, look, Ellie, for the pre-match pump-up, we made progress. We got the next step. We got you into the back end and on screen. Now we just will make the final step, and we'll get that camera turned around next time. Do not worry about that. We'll work through it for sure. The old lad said he's on the Boomers. Yeah. Don't have too many of them. Don't have too many of them. You'll be regretting the choice tomorrow. They'll run through you. But Ellie, look, Harry Kane was calling for it. I've no doubt Bergwijn was shouting at him to leave it. He was right behind him. Look, I'm not gonna get on his back. Look, at the end of the day, I'm absolutely buzzing with the point from Anfield. It's one of them what if moments, but look, he should be professional enough to block all of that out and make what he thought was the best decision. But look, at the end of the day, you never know if he would have put it away or not. Look, I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but apart from that, he was incredible. He had a long-range shot, hit the post, he got stuck in. I thought he had a very good game today, and he's been very consistent the last while as well, actually. Very, very. This is about 4, 5, 6 good games on the trot for Højbjerg now.
Is it, maybe I can bring in Sean here. Sean, think about that Dele Alli chance that went off the post, in the first game, at home. Which one is maybe more painful for you, the Højbjergs or maybe Dele Alli's? I think Dele's
of the two post shots.
Or no, sorry, not of the two post shots. Like Højbjerg went, that end of the game where he could have.
The end of the game one. The end of the game one. Come on, Høj. Like he had, there was nobody within 2 meters of him, and the person that was closest was Sessegnon.
You could say the same thing with Dele's too, right? Dele's was, was like the one that you take in training, where they just give you square balls in front of the 6 yard and he hit the post. And that could have he could have gone away. I think Dele's as well was like the winner. That one also could have been a winner too. So
it was. But I think the stakes were higher for this game, and there was more on the line for both teams. And he had acres of space. He didn't have to jump for it. His feet were planted on the floor. And any other player, literally not necessarily any other player, because I think if Sessegnon was in the same position, he would have probably missed it. But if it was Harry Kane that was there, if it was Højbjerg, if it was Decky that was there, or Sonny, you're looking at a winner in injury time or in the 88th minute. And then we would just be off the. I cannot believe he pushed it back across the front of the goal. I don't even know what to say. Like it's gutting that it fell to a player that doesn't have the confidence to do that, because he headed it perfectly back across the goal. So it wasn't like it wasn't the
right decision.
It was just the wrong decision. He connected perfectly with the ball to do what he tried to do, He just didn't try to do the thing he should have tried to do, you know.
Yeah.
But
that was a perfect way to put that.
And if he did it, it would have taken a worldie from Alisson to have saved it. But if he did do it, all he's got to do is put it on target. Ideally, hit it into the floor. It goes in the back of the net. We're 2-1. We're now a bucket. Yeah. We're above Arsenal in the league. You know, so that could be the decision that costs us top 4. As much as I hate to say it, that could be the decision that costs us top 4.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's tough. And, you know, it's something we're going to have to look back on, especially with the tactical breakdown, But Ellie, hopefully Højbjerg makes up for it. But Ellie, don't you worry. He will be making up for it. But really appreciate your support today, Ellie. Top notch today. Been a real true member of the Harris Army today, and been really generous to us as well.
Yeah.
Crocodile saying massive shout out to Conte today, from a squad that we thought wouldn't make Conference League under Nuno to guaranteed Europa League at least. Bravo. Celebrations from Crocodox. I think Crocodox has hit the nail on the head here.
No, absolutely spot on. Look, Conte has been called into question over the last while, and look, rightly so. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to the limited options he has. And for me, to be able to pull this squad through, when you go through it, we would have wanted Davies to be sold, Dyer to be gone. You know, Sessegnon we were looking at the time, Doherty, you know what I mean? And to be able to turn all of this around and to be able to form one cohesive defence out of it, which what some people would say the best defensive manager in world football couldn't form a cohesive defence out of it in Jose Mourinho. So fair play to him, and he deserves all the plaudits. And I think he's definitely done enough to kind of warrant a bit of slack and just kind of give him the funding and see what he can do. And I think he's definitely proved to the board, you know, that you need to fund me. You look at it, we've got two draws off Liverpool, beating City twice, and they're the teams we hope to aim to catch next season if we want to go on a title run on the And boy, can we do it! It's a real possibility with this guy at the club. And look, at the end of the day, it's up to him with his decision making and stuff like that to earn the trust of the fans and earn the trust of the board. And I think he's done that. So now it's over to do Daniel Levy, get the finances in place, and let's give this a good fucking go next season.
Big up, Crocodiles. Completely agree, my man.
100%.
Completely agree. As we're winding down here, Sean, tell us a bit about Spurs Talk Show. What can they find over there, my man, as I'm putting the link in?
Yeah, Spurs Talk Show. It's at Spurs Talk Show, all one word, #, no spaces, on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And you can find, I do my daily walks with my dog where I just get things off my chest. Expect a long one tomorrow morning. Usually they're like about between 10 and 15 minutes, but you might find like a 35, 40-minute ramble tomorrow. I'm about to take the dog for a 4-mile walk, I think. She'll be happy. And then I also do...
Bollocks.
Yeah. And then I also do panel shows. Like I'm trying to up the ante. I used to do 1 a week. Now I'm trying to do 2, 3 a week with whether it's Tottenham news or transfer news, or whether it's things like just, you know, player ratings or reviews, previews, etc. And I try and keep the guests changing, and we try and like make it's kind of lighthearted, but also all about Tottenham. So it's a good blend. And anyone that hasn't, for what it's worth, guys, I just hit 1,000 yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yes.
And I just wanted to say a shout out to you guys on this channel, Dave and Jack. You know, you guys, it was 5 months ago in December when I started doing this whole thing. And then I had a row with Dave on, I'm not sure if it was on this channel or on Tottenham TV. Was it on Watch Along? It was on, And it was all about Daniel Levy. And I emailed Dave to say, I'm so sorry, man. I don't know if
that row was on We Have Tottenham TV.
Yeah, that was the first one. And I said, dude, I don't even know if that was appropriate. I'm new to the whole community. I'm so sorry. And then following that argument, Dave invited me on to Irish Hotspur. I came on the Monday membership show. And then following that, you know, I've become, I guess, a regular on your show.
Right.
And so it's all because of you guys. So I'm sure that 90% of the people that have subscribed to my channel are also subscribers. Of course, maybe 99% are all subscribers to the Irish Hotspur. But if any of you haven't already hit the subscribe button to mine, I would love it if you did. as I'm on the march now to whatever the next milestone is. But I just want to say a massive thank you to Jack and to Dave, because it blows my mind that 9 months ago in my life I didn't even know that the Tottenham community existed.
Right.
And now I can't imagine my life without talking to Jack and Dave twice, 3 times a week about Tottenham. So thank you, boys. I really appreciate you.
No, look, at the end of the day, you can thank us all you want, but Sean, you've come in and you've added real quality in terms of the discussions that we have. You bring new points that nobody else brings up and stuff like that. So you've been a breath of fresh air, and you've really helped this channel progress this season as well. So I want to thank you as well on behalf of myself and Jack. You've been an incredible addition. And it just goes to show to people out there, you can have disagreements about whatever you want. It does not matter. Communicate, and you can still come on, have good discussions and be friends. You can share different opinions and still be friends. But just like Sean said, I also want to say this has completely changed my life. I mean, I was a loser who used to get up off the couch, go back to bed during the lockdown. Nobody knew who I was, no contact with anybody. And this has completely changed my life and give me a real purpose. So I want to say a massive thank you as well. It's completely changed my life. And days like this just make me realize how lucky I am. But Jack, where can people find you, my man?
Beautifully said, both of you. Everybody, just head on over to the Flat Cap channel. It's been in the chat a few different times, that link, especially if you're thinking about fixing Spurs. We're already delighted about 5th place. And maybe beyond that, think about, the players that we could bring in. Think about the squad that we'll need, next season. I know we're already excited, but all the work Paratici has to do, perhaps, maybe he could head on over to the Flat Cap channel, join Darius and I on some of those Wednesday discussions, and we'll talk about maybe fixing Tottenham Hotspur. So if that sounds interesting to you, head on over to that channel. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But Ellie in here with a super sticker as we end off. And it's a big person pointing up to the sky saying, me. And she's saying that was Harry shouting to Pierre to head it to me. And she's saying that was that was Harry shouting to Højbjerg that it is to head it to him. But I mean, I think everybody was in his ear, Ellie. I think everybody was just screaming at Højbjerg, shoot, pass, me, square. Everything was, being screamed at him. He just didn't make the right decision, like Sean was saying. And if only he had, we would be in even more ecstasy, and the heart rate would have been even higher, Ellie, which probably maybe for our own sake, for our own health, maybe Højbjerg saved us, from something, maybe we all would have just
3 flatliners.
We all would have flatlined on camera. So maybe it was for the best. Maybe it was for the best, Ellie. But really appreciate your support, Ellie. Been really, really kind to this channel, as you always have been. But really do appreciate it today, especially.
Yeah, big up. And look, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody out there for today. Everyone that's tuned in over the course of the day. Funny enough, the biggest game where people expect us to go and get in hiding has turned out to be the most positive day.
Yeah.
In the pre-match build-up, pre-match pump-up, and the watch along. Every single fan has been up for it and just shows what a change in mentality and a belief can do. And that's something I always try to emphasize on this channel is believing. Some people call it delusional. I don't. I just call it having faith and believing. And you've got to do it. Everybody, a massive thank you to you out there.
Sorry, Dave. Just quickly, Faz Ratbar saying for the first goal, how on earth was Emerson on the left wing in the first place?
It was from the corner.
Yeah, they had a set piece, or we had a set piece, something like that, and then he was just.
No, we had a corner kick. It was Sonny's corner kick, and Emerson plays the role of sweeper, I think, when we have that corner kick, and then I think the ball broke. Liverpool got it. It ended up going to Hugo Lloris, who then did a quick release, and Emerson was still kind of standing in the same position as he was in the sweeper role. I think that's how it figured out. But
yeah, I think you're spot on. Big up, Faz. I do not know. But look, at the end of the day, thank God he was there, my man. Thank God he was there. Big up, Faz. And the Outland says, love your Springer, Sean. Have one myself. They're great dogs, and he's very fond of his Springer. So he's very, very fond of his Springer.
Mine's a Sprocker. So it's half a Springer, half a Cocker. So we call it a Sprocodile. Sprocodile Dundee. She likes to bite a lot. But she looks like a Springer. So yeah, big up, Mr. Harris. Big up to you.
Big up. Emerson wins the Man of the Match award here at the Irish Hotspur for the game today as well. Big up everybody who's voted. 447 votes on it. Incredible. And Emerson takes the win. So fully deserved. But guys, you out there, massive shift, joining myself and Jack all day long. thank you so much. These channels are absolutely nothing
Yes.
without you, and they don't survive without you whatsoever, especially the financial support. So a massive thank you to everybody who's in a position and was able to do it. And again, you know, the people that aren't, a massive thank you to you guys too. You've been incredible all day long. Look, I want to say the biggest thank you though. Obviously, thank you to Sean for the watching on today. Incredible stint with us. And thank you to Jack as well, Bob Spur and Coover earlier. But the biggest one today has got to go to the man behind the scenes he doesn't want the airtime whatsoever, but he sits there, he keeps everything running along, tickety-boo, and it just
Big up, Nick.
Nice, smooth, and that is Nick. Guys, he's absolutely incredible at graphics. Is there anyone out there that has a channel that's maybe looking for stuff to do not be afraid to hit him up. He's a good guy, and he does incredible things. And if he can't do them, he'll put you in the right place as well. So a massive thank you to Nick out there. I'm sure he's absolutely buzzing just like us. But guys, we will see you all back here tomorrow. Hopefully everyone goes off and enjoys their night. Bob Spur TV is on right now, guys. So I'll get Jack just to drop the link in the chat before we end off. Head over there, give Bob your support, a great guy. And, you know, just maybe put in a Harris raid or something like that, or an Irish Hotspur raid, or a Sean raid or Jack raid. That'd be absolutely brilliant. But guys, go and enjoy your evening. We spoiled the quadruple. We got a result when nobody gave us a chance. And I did say it's not about the size of the dog. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. And today, the size of the fight in the dog won out. As always, come on, you Spurs.
Hi, Spurs!